Streaming and recording. There we go.
Yep. And I already pinged the Discord, so.
I saw that, and thank you.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Okay, this is the one thing I don't like about Kick. Every now and then, it'll just log you out. Oh, and yep, authenticator.
This is going to be one of 2 times that I show my face this year, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that was in an announcement.
Yep. Yo, Corey, Emmy, it can. How we doing? Oh.
Go to dashboard, just to make sure that everything looks good. Okay. Also, I don't know how to set an alert for my for hydrate, so I don't even know if I'll see hydrate, guys. So if you redeem hydrate, could you also tell me? Well, actually, no. If you redeem hydrate, just put in as well exclamation point hydrate, and then it'll play the sound.
When the fuck did Kickstarter doing channel points, or is that an affiliate thing?
That honestly, I wasn't even sure. I was watching this one guy I follow, and it was like, wait, channel points, and so I looked up on Google. You have to manually turn on if you want redeems.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know.
All right, well,
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I would just start off with, how's it been going? You know, like, how has life been after not having to stream all the time?
It's fucking great. Life is good. Life is really good. Life is really good. I actually have a new song dropping tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah. No, life is good. Life is good. A lot of catch up with the family. A lot. Emmy, things are good. Things are really good. Oh, apologies. Here, 1 second. Emmy, I had a feeling you would be here, so I wanted to wait and show you, but thank you again. She got me this for my birthday.
Oh. Yeah. Isn't Emmy just the best?
Emmy, I've known her since high school. Yeah, we were high school buddies. Yeah. Yeah, me, Emmy, Gertie, a few of us. Yeah, we were part of a group. This can be a conversation for a later time if there's time for it or if you're interested. But
this whole thing's about you. I'm just going to segue into topics eventually, but this is basically just the introduction. It's all about you right now. I mean, the whole thing's about you, but yeah.
I just want this to be a conversation between friends. We can dive deep into controversial topics. We can talk about whatever you want. We don't have to make this an interview if you don't want. But I'm good writing whatever wave you want to make.
It's not. I don't see it as an interview. It's more. I think it's more that, especially with everybody I've had on, well, except for my friend Jay, I've known them for a while, but with everybody else, it's honestly just a chance to learn more about you guys. That, like, I'm really bad at asking people about anything about themselves, so this is the easiest way for me to do that. Especially with you, we don't really get a lot of. I think really the only one-on-one time we've had is when you tell me secrets or you message me because shit has gone down.
We need to talk.
Shit has hit the fan, and it's like, hey, can we talk? Yeah, so
we've
like,
had those conversations.
Yeah, so this is really like the first time. It's just me and you and just chatting, but also it gives anybody who's watching this a chance to learn more about you as well, and I think that is also good.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. No, to answer your question, things have been really good. I've been wanting to take a break for a really long time. I actually announced it at the beginning of 2024. I said 2024 was going to be my last year, that I was going to hang up the cape after that.
Right.
And I was also planning on doing the Millennium Falcon towards the end of the year. That wound up getting pushed back. It just kept on, like, it was like never ending. And I feel like I was able to do it because it gave me a goal. Like I was able to see a goalpost that I was aiming towards, if that makes sense. No matter how far back it got shifted, each thing that happened, if that makes sense. But
Uh-huh.
like that was the end goal. Was that charity stream? We got it done. I am taking a break, and I cannot. I haven't even wanted to stream, dude. I haven't.
Honestly,
No.
I'm in the same
I
boat. I feel you.
yeah yeah man. What about you? How are things?
Uh, well, I'm taking a break from it, but I'm actually starting to exercise. I I'm trying to eat healthier, but God, unhealthy food just tastes so good.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah.
I still have
Well,
hamburger patties sent from the Hellstream in my freezer.
oh,
I get PTSD just looking at them.
I will say the one person that still affects is Emmy. To this day, she will gag no matter what. You
Oh, she
mention a
gets it.
nuke. Yep, you mention a nuke burger, she will gag.
No, the worst part about it, and I've mentioned this a couple times on
It
my
wasn't
side.
bad, yeah.
Well, no, it's not that it wasn't bad. I mean, yes and yes, but like it it reminded me of high school cafeteria burgers, which
That's
completely
awesome.
fucked me up.
Like, oh my God, were they nuking
What were
it?
they feeding me? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Do they have like an industrial microwave in the back that they've been just rolling it on, or like
I mean, I think the best part about that is you mentioned that you went to school with Emmy, so doesn't that
yeah.
mean that Emmy was also eating nuke burgers that whole time?
Our high school was cool. Okay. I don't know how they have it in Canadian land, but it or in any other city. I don't know if our city is special, but our hometown. I don't know if you're comfortable with me sharing it. Our hometown. Um, in our high school, we had just the regular line where people could opt in that have opted into getting a free lunch. They go in that line, and that mixes up. Then we had what's called the American line, which had like cheeseburgers, fries, chili fries, and stuff like that. We had an Italian line, and we had a Mexican line that had like taco bowls and quesadillas and shit like that, right? The American line, those burgers, that you could tell those were grilled. Those were cooked to perfection each and every time. They were great. It was the free lunch line, just like the basic, basic bottom tier line that nuke burger tasted like. Yo, Sean, how we doing, dude?
There's a sound playing.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay.
Think you're untouchable.
The person who used this
Word life.
Yeah. All right, it's over.
But yeah, Sean, yo, things going good, man. Things going good. Things going good.
Hey, Sean, how do you enjoy the? How do you enjoy the two sounds? I've been sending him on and off. Any sounds for walk-ons, just like
Oh,
crazy.
you motherfucker! Oh, we got beef, dude.
Yeah,
We
I
got
heard
beef.
about that. I heard that
School
you.
cafeteria hamburger beef, dude.
I
We-
heard. I heard. I'm pretty
I
sure
was
the
like,
message
I
was,
fucking
if
hate
anybody
this.
else put this, I would hate this, but because of who it is, I accept it. Yep.
Oh,
And the best part is, it's still in the theme. That is a WWE theme that I just changed the words to, so
motherfucker.
it still fits the theme. But yeah, I noticed on YouTube there was a short from one of his many fucking JRPGs, and it was basically like the guy in game was basically saying, there's nothing wrong with hanging cocks out with the boys in the bath, and of course the cocks was bleeped.
Yeah.
And honestly, that took a little bit of editing, because the original one, I took it from the original audio. I took out the vocals and the audio, but then it didn't work. So I just used the vocals and then grabbed a bleep sound from online and inserted that. So there's that. And then I think the other one was for, who was it for? Jose. Because at this point, there's a lot of sounds for each person, because that way, they can have a different one if they if they get lucky. It could easily just play the same thing, but
I just stream muted. Did you have one for me whenever I typed work?
Not twerk, but
or
pretty
whenever I
sure.
typed anything.
Oh no.
I-
The annoying thing about Kick is that walk-on sounds don't work. So I literally had to make them commands. And so
Oh, got it.
exclamation point pair is your walk-on sound.
Motherfucker. All right.
And also,
Can I ban you?
you will never escape that.
Nope. No,
Yeah.
that one I'm good with. No, that one I'm good with. I like that one. I always type in like burn it down.
Oh no, I mean the message. You'll never escape that.
Oh, kiss my dick. Oh.
That's the whole thing. Even if it's like, okay, I got to win and I helped him grow as a person, at the same time, you still lose. It's just, that's who I am.
Just wait till you come back. Did Sean ever tell you about the wrestling idea that he had? I don't know if you're allowed to say it right now or not.
Me or
the wrestling matchup? Yeah, did he ever tell you about the wrestling matchup, the idea that he had?
No.
Between you and somebody, because now that it's co-ed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there for that. I'll be there for that one.
I believe I asked him to just make me OP so I'd kick the living shit out of her. Ironically, though, it would be two of the most cursed wrestlers going up against each other. One doing total blackface, all of the body, and a frog. I don't know if you've seen my character. It's literally...
Yeah. Oh, no, I did see your character. No, I remember Sean was doing announcement videos, and yours was one of them, I believe.
Yeah.
No, that looks sick.
It looks so fucked up. I love it. All right. To start with, though.
Yo.
Because I know that that's near and dear to your heart, but if there's anything that you'd like to expand on and like explain, it's the cancer thing. Because I know that the fight against it and everything included in that is near and dear to your heart. So if you want to explain why, and of course, if you don't want to explain why, but you want to talk about how you like to fight it, then you can.
Cancer's a bitch.
Yes.
It'll attack you. The people that ask for it, the people that smoke, eat bad, just like anything. And it can also attack people that have done absolutely nothing wrong. It's kind of one of those things that rains on the poor and just alike. We got really lucky. The kid's a fighter. For anybody that doesn't know, my daughter is a leukemia survivor. And we were really lucky, really fortunate. The interesting part about that I don't even know if I talked about during the stream is because whenever that went down, me and my wife were like 23 or 24. We were like super fucking young, dude. Like, we were still in the phase where, like, we were, like, going out to clubs, like, leaving the kid with the babysitter some nights. I'm not saying every night, but, like, some nights, like, we were at that age where we were, like, still going clubbing.
Yeah.
Like, during the time, if that makes sense. I'm not saying, like, during the cancer. I'm saying, like, before.
I know.
Yeah. Parent of the year. But we would do that, but, like, when she got diagnosed, it was, like, a real wake up into adulthood, into, like, parenthood, if that makes sense.
Yes.
That is like the most that I can take away from my personal experience. Everybody's experience is going to be different with that. A lot of people like, there's a friend that I made. Her name is Simply Guess. She's on Twitch, and her daughter wound up not surviving her cancer, and no, it was really, really sad, and it just nothing but fantastic people. But yeah, so my story is going to be a little bit different, but the main takeaway from mine is just like the growth that not only personally but just like us as a family. that we all did, just like bonding together, because it really, we had to act as a unit to make sure, even Patricia being as young as she was, um, yeah, yeah, no, it was rough, but we got it, and we're stronger because of it. So
I can
yeah.
say that with that, I do understand because I don't. Well, I think that my one grandmother did die from cancer. The other ones more or less beat cancer, but then still died. And then more recently, my uncle was diagnosed. He beat it, and my aunt just beat it. Like I'm pretty sure her last checkup was last week.
Let's go, dude. Let's
Yeah.
go. What type of cancer did she have? Or your aunt? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
That it was either breast cancer or lung cancer. I can't remember exactly which, but
Those are both rough. Those
yeah.
are both rough as fuck.
But at the very beginning, when it was like bad and like you couldn't touch her because you don't want to do that or anything. Well, to explain a little bit of the backstory, my uncle's a bit of a hard ass in the way that he is a little bit hard to deal with. He's an amazing guy, but he's a little bit hard to deal with. And so I told her the first chance I got, if you're able to put up with him, you can kick cancer's ass. And I just reminded her of that at Easter. And my uncle was there and he laughed his fucking ass off because it was like, that's so true. And yeah, it's hard, but it does honestly put a lot into it puts a lot into perspective because you really learn exactly like, oh shit, this person could die. I need to be there for them no matter what. And even though I was
I'm sorry, even though what?
Even though I was sad because I was thinking, shit, I might lose my aunt. This woman is amazing. I'm not going to show her that. I need to be strong so she can be strong. I don't need to drag her down by being like, oh my God, I don't want you to die. No, you're going to live through this because you're fucking awesome. That is the main thing. Even if it doesn't end up happening, it still makes them more, well, it would still make them feel very supported. And that's the thing that I'm guessing a lot of people might not understand is that it might sound completely insensitive, but like you need to be happy, even if you're not. And I'm very good at faking my emotions. And so I supported her the best that I could. And my uncle. I actually made a whole, it was like
I understand that completely, especially like just going through what I went through because like as a parent, I did mention this a couple times where just like the thought, especially during like the early days whenever she was first diagnosed, I broke down about it. I was saying you could just the thought going through your head that even though you do like absolutely everything right, it could still fail and you could still like I could be losing my kid. But to add on to that part, what I haven't talked about is just that to touch on what you were saying, I had to be like still strong. Like I had to
you had to be her rock.
Behind it. Yeah, I had to be the rock and just let her know that hey, everything's gonna be okay and everything that she's going through has a purpose and it's to make her feel better and to let her know that she's got it. Yeah, no, 1000%. You have to be you have to be confident because like if dad's not fighting, then like what's the point? Yeah, so
yeah,
no, 1000%.
Now, as a good segue, because it does have to do with cancer in a way, but not exactly. Okay. More a segue into something more positive. Lego.
Okay, I was gonna say if you take this into horoscopes, like I will hang up the call.
What do I look like, a teenage girl? No.
Put a 1 in chat if you believe in horoscopes. I'm just Yo, is that Mofo?
I would assume so. That's literally what I was about to guess.
Yo, Mofo, how we doing, dude?
Hey, Mofo. But yeah, the main thing would be just like you're obsession with Lego. Because I think at this point it's bordering on obsession.
It's not even so much of an obsession. Also, look at what I made. Here, one sec.
I like the irony of that, though.
Yeah, definitely not an obsession. Here, look what I made, though.
It's not an obsession, but look what I built.
Hey, look what I made. Look what I made. It's called the Tranquil Garden. It's got these cool little blue bricks on it. This and the Batmobile were the last things I built. I really, because I've had those in my backlog for so long, and I really, really like this set because of the translucent blue pictures or bricks that they had. It's not even so much of an obsession. It's just that I'm decent at it. I don't know. I just had a couple sets that I hadn't built, and I was just like, yo, hey, I'm going to make a stream out of this. So I made the question mark block that's right there underneath the little Pepe. I did that on stream. It wasn't even a subathon. It's just like, yo, hey, stream's not going to end. And then, like, I had a lot of fun with it. So it wasn't really so much like the Lego. It was just kind of like the Lego and stream combination that just, like, worked really well.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it's not really so much... Yeah, because whenever I look at a Lego set, normally, like this, there's a few exceptions. This one, the Tranquil Garden that I did that I just showed, like, that one was just, like, a little fun set to build, but... I want to say probably with that one and the Harry Potter sets, those are the only two real ones that I've built off stream. Like everything else, it wasn't just about Lego. It's like, oh, I'm so excited to build this Lego. It was more like, hey, I'm excited to build this one on stream, if that makes sense, and have a good time with it.
It does actually make sense, because if you really look at everybody who in general, anybody who streams, there are people who do it strictly for the money. That's kind of me. But it's more to entertain people. So I'd say the main aspect of what I do, I want to entertain people. So like if there's nobody in chat, I will literally just end stream. So I'm not entertaining anybody. If it's just like half an hour goes by, nobody's there. I'm not doing my job. I'm going to go watch porn now.
I look at those break times. I mean, like, there were times during before I go into that, like Corey asked, is it the camaraderie aspect? It kind of is. By that, I'm assuming you mean, like, it's not fun. Like, it's a different type of fun or a different level of fun depending on, like, the audience. Perfect example for that. Scary Movie 3. Okay. Scary Movie 3. That's whenever they started making the movies like PG-13 and like really dumbing them down and make it into slapstick comedy as opposed to frat house comedy, if that makes sense, right? Me and my mom, I remember we went to go see that movie in the theater, and it was like right around release. It was pretty packed, and just like everybody was laughing at everything. And then like it came out on DVD, and we were like, hey, that was so good. Let's go pick it up and buy it. So we picked it up and bought it. And we watched it, and it was just so shit.
Yes.
It was so bad. And this wasn't even like maybe 6 months later. So it's not like a mindset change or anything like that. I feel like putting yourself in a certain environment can 1000% have like a positive or a negative impact on things that you might enjoy, if that makes sense. So, yeah, to answer your question, it's just kind of like, would I eat a piece of cheese by itself? Possibly. Would I eat it with a sandwich? Absolutely. Gimme. But,
or Nuke
Burger.
Yeah,
it's just like, I needed a Nuke Burger. High school cafeteria.
Yep.
Maybe I just need to, like, I'll talk to, I'll go eat lunch with my kid, because I can still do that. I'll go eat lunch with my kid, and I'll bring a Nuke Burger, and I'll see, like, if it matches, like, the full experience. It's kind of like the old saying, the best place to drink a beer is at a bar. Or a beer always tastes better on a bar stool.
Wrong.
Where? What? You're in
at
Canada.
Home.
Is it like in an... No, beer.
Why the hell would I spend so much money for, like, here, I think it's like $8 for a glass of beer. Or I could buy a bottle of hard liquor, get way more drunk, and not have to empty out my wallet just because I want to go to a bar.
It just depends. It depends on where you're at, like the aesthetic, and also who you're with.
Yeah, like I would say if say you have like some people over, that's amazing when you can just have a couple beers with the bros or the
Yeah.
sisses, whatever the fuck the gender equivalent for bros is. In that term, sisses sounds really fucking stupid.
What?
But
Oh, are you saying like the female, like the girls, like when you're out with the girls? I hear that a lot.
okay,
Or
yeah,
the
but
bros. Yeah.
oh yeah, bros, girls. It's I don't know. It just didn't sound right to me in my brain. Although really, it sounds better than sisses. So you got me there. But
No, you're good.
yeah, I think that honestly, it's just like to have to go out and get like overpriced shit, listen to music that's not always good, and at times not be able to hear yourselves and have to scream at each other or have a nice quiet night in. Maybe aim to get wasted, but at the same time, that's still in the safety of your home. And if
Yeah.
you're with the people that you trust, it's way more comfortable.
No, absolutely. Should I make myself a drink?
Up to you.
Depends on how late we go. It depends. I may pour myself a drink in about 30 minutes or an hour.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, no, I haven't been to a bar in a hot minute just for your exact reason. It's because the prices are fucking outrageous now. With tip, I'm probably looking at about like $10 American for a beer.
Exactly. So it's crazy for no reason.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, to move on to something a bit more random, and it might be something that you've told me, but if you did, I didn't retain it. The name. Where the fuck did that actually originate from?
PairOhDee. Okay.
Yes.
So this was pre-COVID, maybe so about like 2018, 2019. I was really big into watching Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast, Sidemen, stuff like that. I was into the whole creator boxing stuff like that. I was all into that, and I kind of knew about everybody's formats, and I was just like, I bet I could do this better and I could do it funnier. So I always had this dream of creating a channel called PairOhDee and call it the PairOhDee channel, where I like take these people's sets that they normally frequent around and just kind of make like a little parody episode and just like do like a little series on that, like a limited series or something.
Okay.
And so that never happened. The amount of money that goes into those types of sets, it's insane.
Oh yeah, it's so much.
Yeah, but it was always a thought that was in my head. So this actually ties into who's your favorite mofo? You're my favorite mofo, always, always. So going into me and Emmy, as well as Gertie Hurdy, Captain Dead Silent, Whimsy, Mama Snow. We had this group back in high school called the Courtyard Kids, right? We would chat delay is crazy. Well, no, I can see that. It just took me a second to respond.
Yeah.
Here, just like test it out and test. I'm pressing enter on 1, 3, 2, 1 now.
1. Yep.
Yep. So
yeah. There's no delay. It's that it's more like I'm trying to focus more on the podcast than the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I got you.
I will answer though. My favorite motherfucker is me, but at this point there's only 2 mothers. So
I'm a redheaded motherfucker.
Are you? Because that looks black.
Well, no. But the mother that I'm fucking is redheaded.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. Yeah.
Lucky. You get to stay with a stable mother.
It's true what they say about like.
Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find no one as legendary.
Heyo.
Thank you for the follow, Sparky.
Fucking love that dude. So yeah, me, Emmy, and a whole bunch of these other people, during COVID, we came up with this idea, where we would normally like meet up once a year at this local park, right? We didn't have proms, we didn't do like reunions or anything. We met up yearly. That didn't work. So we decided, and there's like 50 of us, dude. We decided that we were going to create something like a podcast, no script, no format, just good friends having a good conversation. But there was like 10 or 15 people of us in a call. I was the one. It was always hosted on my channel. It originally started off in yeah, I think it's Emmy. If you're still here, it started off on Twitch, or did it start off on Facebook? I can't remember. I think it started off on Twitch. While we're waiting for that, regardless, it eventually went over to Twitch, and so I still had the name PairOhDee in my head, so I tried to type
it was Twitch.
PairOhDee. It was Twitch. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Emmy. Yeah, before day one, Emmy's awesome. It started, I tried typing in that, and obviously that name was taken on Twitch. So I was like, okay, I'm going to switch up. I'm going to create a new word called PairOhDee. I'm going to try to avoid all numbers. And so I did that, and PairOhDee stuck. And it wound up being really, really cool because I got like one of the best prefixes ever on Twitch for my emotes. So I could type in like PairOhDee's nuts. If you type in the way how it's spelled, it's, what's it called? It only pulls up my information on Google. Yeah. There is a Facebook page, but then recruiting happened on Twitch and Zoom calls were used instead of Discord. Yep. Yeah, none of us knew how to use Discord back then.
God, I do not miss Zoom.
Yeah.
It was useful at the time, but fuck, it was also not. I had to use it for work. Like basically my job at one point was basically play games and hang out with people, well, adults with disabilities, and it was always in a cafe. But then COVID happens, and it's like, oh shit, did we just lose our jobs? I was like, oh well, we could try something online. That might have actually been my idea. I have no idea. But yeah, we started that online, and it was Zoom every fucking Monday. You have no idea how much Scribblio I played, and yet I still love the game. Weirdly enough.
No, Zoom made it like really, really, really super easy. Zoom made it like super easy, but then like I discovered Discord and I was like, touch me.
Oh yeah, it's a million times better.
It is now. I remember there was a couple features on Zoom that I really, really enjoyed, but I can't remember like what they were.
If you mean like the virtual background?
No, because we can do that here. If you know how to do it through. Is there a way to do a virtual background? I believe there is.
Then Sean, I say to tell her back, you're fat.
Hi, Revy. I still have your hat. Oh,
because I would love because most likely if it's like, oh, yeah, he says that you're fat. It's like, he's fat. What? Which I am. So she's not wrong. I've learned to go on the offensive with Revy, because if I don't, then she will.
You haven't met her in person. She will. She will sakalakaka. She will take out the shit. Ugh. But yeah, Legendary Crump. Crump is your last name, correct?
Yes.
That's a really, really good name. No, Legendary Crump, I mean.
Yeah, I made it when I was like 16. I was not creative, and it was just like, well, my last name's Crump. Legendary. Combine them. Name. That's it. Nothing special, just Legendary Crump. And then, of course, I proceeded to always be like, oh, yeah, my name's Nathan. So literally, oh, and my last name's Crump. And then just proceeded to spoil the mystique of the online name. And it was just like, oh, yeah, my name is Nathan Crump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
No,
now, to move on, again, the height thing. Is it really that bad? I mean, like,
what
your height, the 5'7" is tall. 5'7" is tall.
No. I just like running with the joke, and if somebody's calling me short, I'm gonna try to one up it. Or I'm gonna try to, if somebody's dogging me at something, I'm gonna try to one up it and twist it to positive. Okay. So like, like I remember horror. It all started like really started when I with like the Oklahomies at like horror. He was like 5'7". Oh, you short. It all started with that first Oklahoma film, which is fine. Dead serious. I was the shortest person in that fucking state. That I was the shortest adult in that state. Like me, Sean. This was off stream. Me, Sean, Ian, and mine and Sean kids went over to Cracker Barrel. That's like a little home style cooking eatery over here, and
I've heard of it.
we went over there.
Never been.
I was literally the shortest person in that restaurant. There was a person walking around like hunched over on a walker, and his little hump was still like higher than my head. It was bad, dude. It was bad. No, but no, the whole 5'7" is tall. 5'7" is tall. That actually started with the Horror's walk-on sound. I forgot what it was. I was like, hey, I want an audio record. He was like, hey, do this, do this. I was like, I'm not doing shit for you unless I get you on recording saying 5'7" is tall. And then he said it, and I was like, Legend, did you get that? And you were like, yep. And then I took it, and I did my little audio mixing, and it was like 5'7" is tall. 5'7" is tall. 5'7" is tall.
I mean, it is great.
I love that, dude.
I will say though, I'm pretty sure it's an average height. It's not short. If you were like 5'2", then yeah, but like but that's still average. That's within.
Yeah,
that's 2 inches away. That's still average.
I'm not.
You would have to be. You would have to be dark height to be short. Now she's fucking short.
Yeah, no. I don't mind being short. I honestly don't mind it. I don't let it get to me. No, the one thing though, like, is serious, and I've had conversations about this. Like, that one thing that actually does get to me is like the head pats.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's not even just like it's like a demoralizing thing or anything like that. It's just like I do not like my head being touched. Just like period. That's just like one thing. But
I understand that, but in a more extreme way because I'm autistic. I don't like being touched in general. I will do it like, yeah, but like I'll do it if like say I know the person well enough and it's like, okay, they need this physical thing, then it's like, yeah, I'll hug you. I'm not going to enjoy the hug. I never do, but I enjoy that. I enjoy that they enjoy it. So that's it. It helps to offset that. But yeah, so the head would be the same thing. But mostly if I didn't know. Like, if I don't know a touch is coming, it freaks me the fuck out every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I can completely understand that. No, like I've been this way since I was a kid. Like there was like head pats. I know like that's a common thing to do to kids, and it's not like a bad thing. It's just like ever since I can remember, I just don't like the top of my head being touched. I really don't.
Honestly, I would say, especially because especially because I diagnosed Tay, you might be a little autistic.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because with the Legos, it is a thing. Like you put your all into it, into the one activity that others might not see as like normal, and then it's just everything goes into it, and it's like, oh, I fucking love this. And then of course the touch, even though it is one part of it, it would mean that you're more higher functioning, but it could still suggest that it might be autism.
If it's not something on like the autistic spectrum, it's definitely ADHD. I think what does it for me is that I'm able to like let go for a minute and just kind of submit control to the booklet that's telling me what to do, if that makes sense. It's like a brief moment where I don't have to make any decisions. I just like follow the rules and a cool product comes out of it.
Honestly, that does make sense because my dad actually told me because like this desk took 6 hours to put together.
It's an L-shaped desk, right?
Yeah, but it took 6 hours. And so he told me after it was like, oh yeah, you're much better at like actually reading the instructions and like understanding exactly what you have to do. I'm more of a I put shit on. And so I think that could be a thing as well, because like I studied that like a motherfucker. It was like, oh no, I'm pretty sure because this, you can see the hole right there, and then the other hole's right here. It goes this way. So I think it is along those lines where like you can just like relax into it because you're literally being told what to do, and it's like, yeah, you know what? I can do it perfectly because I understand what I'm reading.
Yeah, it's not even just Legos, dude. Like I've really just started doing kit building. Here, one sec. Like this, I haven't shown anybody at all this thing yet. Like Gundams are really starting to take me over me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just something with an instruction booklet. Yep. I like putting things together.
Now, onto a more serious topic, but not too serious. The self-deprecating. Why? I mean, like, you know that you're...
It's not self-deprecating. It's just...
It is! You know it is!
Okay, I don't self-deprecate until somebody compliments me.
Exactly. Just accept it. Just accept that you're awesome. I do that all the time.
I prefer conversations without brown nosing. Period. Like, I'm not saying that, hey, like, you have to trash talk me. I can accept to a certain degree. I can accept most of the time. I just don't know how to, like, react to compliments because I feel like I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. It's
like,
just how
I don't feel like I need to be rewarded verbally or by any means, like, for what I do, because I feel like I'm doing the right thing the majority of the time.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing wrong. I would say there's nothing wrong with a little bit of compliment, but like, you don't take any.
I really don't. Well, nowadays people do it. They don't. I feel like they do it. They always preface it by saying, "I know you hate compliments."
Oh yeah, I mean, like, you made it clear. So we do it because well, I don't do it because I want to be the one standout of like, you know what, I'll give him what he wants, and it's way more fun because that way I ruin their fun, but then we share a moment of like, haha, we're doing that to them.
Well, no, I'd put it on the same keel. Okay, so I think what frustrates me about it is because I don't know how to twist it around in my favor. Okay, this is going to be like the vicious cycle. Call this episode the what is that move where you like reach around? The pair.
You reach around?
Okay, yeah, call it the reach around, right? I get on the pair for being too mean to himself. I'm not even being mean. It's just that, like, yo, I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm doing good for doing good things. I really don't. It's mainly I know it's genuine. I appreciate it. But like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Y'all continuing to like let me be a part of y'all's lives is thanks enough, and y'all are speaking it loudly. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And also, like, that's a conversation for later. You opened up a fucking can with this one. All right, first off, like, I would equate this to like subs and bits. Like, I made an entire fucking song about like, yo, keep your subs and keep your bits, dude. It's like, I don't need like the money, and there's like other creators that could use the money a lot more than me, so that's why I'm like, yo, always like put it over there. Like, I try to like make it entertaining, so I was just like, yo, hey, if I'm continuing to get subs and bits, how can I like put it towards like a good thing? So like, I've mentioned this a couple times. I don't know if you've been around to hear it, but like the past like 6 months or a year, like everything that I've gathered from Twitch, like, I can point to a Lego set that is built up going towards the charity stream. I did the Avengers Tower. That is back there behind me, I believe. Yeah, right over here. I did that, and the money that I got from that went towards purchasing the Millennium Falcon. All the revenue that I gathered from that, right, went towards purchasing the Millennium Falcon for the charity set. Then we did the November challenge where I wasn't allowed to build, and I had to do the Hell stream because of it, right? All the money that I gathered from that went towards being able to take off 2 weeks for the charity. And then the charity, just like everything, went towards the charity. Like, so if I was going to continue getting subs or bits, I was going to make sure that it is going towards the right cause. So it was kind of like it was like it was a process. No, so but the thing with compliments though is like I don't know how to process it, and I don't know how to twist it around except for saying "eat a dick." Like I don't know how to reach around, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and
I might just start
then
saying thank you. I might just start saying thank you. I might just start saying thank
well,
you.
actually, I had an idea as well, and while the topic was later, it's more because I didn't know where to. Well, it's more because I put everything in number, and then I would have had to copy, paste, put it there, and I didn't want to. But I did have an idea that, well, I mean, like, if possible, I'm back in August, so it won't matter as much. But say if you're in a call and a compliment's coming your way, then let's just say I can be your what was it I wrote down?
You'll be that guy that says the pass for me since I can't say it.
Official official compliment translator. A little bit like how the Key and Peele thing, the rage translator.
Yeah. How about this? Send me a sound, just say like a couple sounds of where I can program it to my Stream Deck, where it'll play a random sound from you, and like it'll play a random sound of you just saying thank you for the compliment, where I'll just press that.
I could have a lot of fun with that. I'm already coming up with ideas. So
okay, there you go. We'll set it up. 2026 is going to be wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also more like if I'm in a VC with you and there's a compliment that is on your way, I can twist it because my brain is just like that. If it's like, you know what, you're actually a really nice guy. Well, actually, he's more like the Grinch. I mean, have you met him? Boom. Instantly translated.
Something like that. Yeah, instantly translated. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've had this conversation with you. I don't mind talking about it. The real thing is that I don't know. 2 points. I don't really like self-deprecating myself. I don't feel like I'm that bad of a guy. I feel like I'm deserving of love and all that bullshit. But like,
You are.
I see. I can't even fucking compliment myself. I know I'm not a bad person. But also, again, I don't feel like I need to be like notably recognized for doing good things, because I'm just doing things that I feel like I should be doing, if that makes sense. Just like putting on pants in the morning before going outside.
Honestly, with that, I can actually agree 100% because I do the same kind of shit. Like, I've literally gotten stuck holding the door open for like 20 people. And while I could have just been like, fuck this, I'm going inside. I almost physically can't because I know the right thing to do is to hold the door open for people.
Whenever that happens with me, I've gotten stuck here recently, and me and my wife were at a restaurant, and there was like this whole group that was coming in right behind us. So I was like, so after the first couple, I just started saying $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, and everyone just started laughing.
with me, it's different because like the main thing is I can't remember the last time I said ever. Well, probably more than a couple of years. I rarely say you're welcome. If I hear thank you, I just say yep, because I don't see it as a reason to thank me for, because I'm just doing what should be done. I know that others don't do it, but that doesn't mean that it's not the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I think in the same way that's the same thing for you. It's just that that's the right thing in your mind. So you don't look for like, man, you're an awesome person.
You feel that I'm reading Emmys. You feel the good you do or say is routine. So whenever aspect is complimented, that's not necessary as a part of your skill. Yeah, more or less. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, on the other hand, like I don't know. I can take banter back and forth, but if it becomes like our entire dynamic between each other, that starts getting on my nerves too. What I prefer is just like conversation. It's just like engaging conversation, or even just like quick hellos, goodbyes. No compliments, no brown nosing, no being a douchebag. Don't be overly toxic. Let's just like have a good time and just chill. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm pretty sure that the general vibe is If things start getting too sappy, let's make Tay feel uncomfortable so we can laugh about it.
We could do that. We could do that.
That's, I mean, like, generally, it's like, Sean, get in the call. Let's make her uncomfortable.
Oh, I was just on the phone with her earlier today. Yeah, she had her tooth surgery today.
Oh, finally, she's been going through enough pain. So
yeah, no, ask her about the arcade games at the dentist's office. That was a fucking trip. But yeah, no. So that's where I'm at with that. If that answered your question.
Yeah. So on to the thing that I did talk to you about, but you may have forgotten the name of the topic that I was going to bring up, but I thought it was perfect because, of course, it is your year off. So your project 2025. Let's discuss that.
I forgot about that, and I
knew you did,
down.
but yep.
Listen.
Already getting reactions, but yeah. I mean, like, no matter what, it fits. But honestly, I just thought it was so perfect. Like, what's your project 2025? Hopefully not anything to do with the other one.
My project 2025. There's a couple different routes that I'm wanting to take whenever I do come back to streaming next year, and I'm gearing towards that. One thing that I'm wanting to do is getting into speedruns. There's a couple games that I'm wanting to try with that. That's going to be very minuscule. I'm going to try to actually take a step back from Lego. There's a couple other things that I'm wanting to do. There's a lot of things. I'm wanting.
Apparently, Sean has an idea for that.
Persona 4 speedrun, do it. Oh, Sean, did you already You haven't forgotten. No, we're Sean, am I allowed to talk about that yet?
And while he takes the time to type. Oh.
Of course not. Okay, am I allowed to talk about
no,
it? Yes. Okay, so me and Sean have this idea, which is 1000% going to happen. We're going to treat it like an event. Basically, he's not allowed to get off the call, / I'm not allowed to end stream until I complete Persona 4. His job is to guide me through and to make sure I don't get distracted.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, that's going to be a great time. And Sean, I hope you're streaming it too. I hope you're streaming it too, because people are going to want to see your face. We can co-stream. That would be great.
I will say, though, because...
Oh, it's going to be a blast. Oh,
I will always say as a good idea for a speedrun because, well, it's just one of those games, and that's Hades.
Starting from a 0 save file? From a spawn save?
Yeah, from 0, and it doesn't have to be on hell mode, although if you want to make it more fun, hell mode would make it, well, not more fun, but it would be harder. Hades 1 from 0 all the way to epilogue.
One game, it's going to catch a couple. I've talked about this a couple times, but I don't know if people remembered. One game that I've really wanted to get back into, Super Mario 64 speedruns. I used to love playing that game and doing 16-star runs. I think that's one of the games. Another game that I'm looking to get back into is Smash Brothers. When Sean gets his Switch delivered, he's talking about getting this was an idea that I had, but then Sean brought it up. I was like, yo, I think he would kill it. So Sean will be, you're going to be doing a Super Smash Brothers homies tournament. I can't remember if he said it was going to be for charity or if it's going to be just winner take the pot or what. Stop. He's he's going to be doing that. So I'm needing to get back into Super Smash Ultimate. Animation work. It was a lot of fun creating the video for the effects for the Hype Train song. I'm wanting to get better at that, not just using stock animations, but actually creating animations of my own. And also doing work for homies, like creating overlays and stuff like that, like animated webcam borders and just like non-static images. Yeah, there's a couple things, and there's a couple other things that I'm keeping close to the chest, which I'm really, really excited about. One thing I'm wanting to do is traveling. I will be returning back January 1st, and I will not be in Texas when that goes down.
Okay.
That is all I'm gonna say.
And oh no, that would be too easy. But, well, possibly. Okay, so I'm not sure if it would be too easy, but basically, my whole idea for like to branch off of the thing, but like my project 2025 would be to encourage people to keep on shouting you out, even if you're not live. And then if you're able to get back up to the point that you lost because of the oh shit, I accidentally removed everybody who's not an affiliate. If you're able to get back up to that at the end of this year, you have to take a punishment.
I was at 1,300, I believe.
Yeah, so you'd have to get back up to that.
I'm closing. Are you saying that if I make it up to 1,300 before the end of the year,
then you have to take a punishment because this won't have anything to do with you. You don't have to help at all. It's completely up to everybody else. But if everybody else is able to have that happen, then you have to take a punishment. Almost like a reward to them for basically doing a bunch of work that they don't have to do.
Motivational talk, okay? It's going to lead to that. I don't really care about my follower count anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I really don't. That was like a huge wake up because like I was really scared. I was like, holy shit, I'm losing a whole bunch of viewers. A lot of those, I consider those the vast majority of the viewers or the followers that I lost whenever the purge happened, December 10th, never forget.
Yeah.
It's kind of like empty calories, just like that didn't really do anything. I've mentioned.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's basically it's most likely a bunch of people who weren't watching anyways. It was the people who followed and then never went on Twitch ever again.
Yeah, possibly. No, I think it's a huge flex that I eliminated everybody that was non-affiliate, and I was still left with like 650.
Honestly, yeah,
that is a fucking flex. I don't like
it was pretty impressive, honestly.
That was a flex. No, that like really opened my eyes up to a lot.
Okay, but
I don't think that anybody should ever. I would say after you reach 1,000, you shouldn't worry about your follower count at all. Because 1,000 is like an important milestone that kind of tells you like, hey, I made it. But like if you're just going for follows, it's I've talked about this. I've seen accounts with like 5,000 followers only have 2 people in their chat. I've seen people with 200 followers have 30 people in their chat, 50 people even. It's not really about your follower counts, the people that you can count on to like that have your back.
True.
No, and every time I think about this, I think about back like whenever I first started doing non-podcast streaming. I only had an hour to stream a day. That's where the whole 8:30 emote came from, because I was only able to stream for an hour a day from 8 to 9. I had to clock into work at 9. 8:30 was the alarm that I had on my phone that told me that I had to start wrapping things up. No, and like every time I think back on this, I think back to like Emmy while I was playing Distraint, if you're still listening. Like, no, Emmy has been like a homie since before day one. And even if you only have one, just don't I'm rambling and I'm veering off topic, but I don't really care about, and I kind of like that my hi Emmy. Love your face. No, I kind of like pride myself in still having the engagement that I have with the lower follower count, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but I mean, it was an idea, but we could also workshop that idea into something else to somewhat give back to the people who waited until next year.
Oh, that's easy. I have an idea. Here, and I'm going to message it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to message you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because that way...
This way. Here, 1 second. Here. Go full screen on the call, so that way nobody sees, like, the DM, and just check it on your phone whenever it comes through.
You do realize I have another PC right here.
I know, but, like, you've got Discord up, like, full screen on your deal. Oh, so what you're saying is that you can check it there? Okay.
Yes.
Is it going to pop up on the bottom right when I message you?
It'll pop up top left, but it'll just pop up the message.
I'm just gonna do this.
I don't think it'll actually, like, show the message or anything. I don't think it's ever done that.
This is a thought that has been in the back of my head.
Okay. And especially if I have the message up here, then it'll come in. And also because streamer mode is on, I won't even hear it on this one. It'll just pop up on here. But yeah, basically just is there supposed to be a huge space in between?
Yeah, just in case. So that way,
Okay.
if it, that way, if it did pop up, they would only see the.
Okay. Okay, if the goal is reached of that, then you have to think a bunch.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh no, I'm asking because like I don't want to give it away. I just like
I don't know what the punishment would be.
Right, but yeah, I mean,
I have to stay in a Discord call for 24 hours. Fuck. Oh,
yeah, could do that.
Ah, fuck. All right, I'd be okay with that.
Either that or, and this is just me being selfish, really. You have to come visit and take some of the craziest pictures you will ever take in your life.
Come visit you in Canada?
Yep, and I don't know what it is. When there's a camera put on me, it's just immediately, how do I turn this into a fucking weird picture? And then I do it. Just instinct. It's just... I
do have like a lot of ideas like this. I do. I really, really do. But one thing that I'm afraid of, like, it's kind of like remembering like how bad of a spot I was in, like, mentally, like towards the end of like before the charity, if that makes sense. Like you were talking about masking emotions. Like, I was in a really, really burnout spot, but I still had to like stay pumped because like I believe in this charity, and I wanted fantastic things to happen, and it did. But like I was in a really, really, really down spot, and I do love streaming. I do, but like my body's worn. It's kind of like, hey, your dick wants to go into crazy, but your brain's like, no, if that makes sense. It's like,
oh, trust me, that makes a lot of sense to me. Trust me.
No, it's like
almost every pussy I've gone in has been crazy. So trust me, I understand exactly what you mean.
So like, yeah, anybody listening, I know I've been like pretty distant. I'm trying to like do good about like popping in here and there, but like if anybody's ever like, yo, hey, he doesn't come say hi to me anymore. One thing, I'm not, during my working hours, I'm really not able to do that. Especially right now, I'm going towards this promotion. I have a meeting this Thursday for prep for that. I'm aiming towards that. So a lot of my working hours are going towards that. My mornings, I'm just kind of taking for myself. Sometimes I'll be working on like stream stuff or working on music, and then I have work, and then nights are generally for family stuff. My wife's closing tonight, so I was able to do it here. But yeah, no, I just want everybody to know that I love and appreciate y'all guys. Also, if anybody, the one exception to that rule is like if I'm like really needed, if you send me a DM is like, yo, hey, Para, I need your help with something like this, I hope y'all know I got your back. There's been a couple people that have actually reached out and said like, yo, hey, can you help with this? And yeah, I have no problems like making time for that. But no, I appreciate everybody's understanding. It's I'm still recovering, and it did a lot more on me than I expected.
Yeah.
Again, rambling. I appreciate you.
Then I will say, because this would be an offline. Well, the next two topics are offline. Well, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
Are you saying like actual like off-stream questions?
No, as in like the topics would be, or I would say the activities would be done offline, so it wouldn't be some big thing. Especially with me there, it has to be offline for most of the Twitch streamers. So unless any of you want to get banned, then have fun. But
next events or
well, basically, I was thinking that we could do like because like I know you have Mario Kart, and I know at least a couple other people do. We could actually have a thing where we actually hang out and just play Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
And the other thing would be Repo. I've gifted Repo to so many people in this community. You don't even know.
I think you tried gifting it to me, and then I was like,
yes, and it was like, I already have it. Rejected. And I laughed my ass off. But I think I tried with you, but then the people who it did work for were Sleepy, Sean. Who else?
Sean, we still need to do Monster Hunter.
Apparently, Cat. Oh, yeah. Actually, Sean, Cat's added me. Out of the blue.
I know it can be modded. What's like max lobby size for Repo?
Well, I'm pretty sure with the mod that I have, I believe the highest is probably like 30. So you can put it up high. You could probably put it up to 99 if you wanted, but that would be complete AIDS, and you wouldn't be able to hear anything because everybody would be talking at once. But the mods are pretty fun because then yeah, we have to do it at some point, Sean, because the mods. Okay, so basically, there's a bunch of monsters. So the one monster is a duck, and as you know, if you try to grab the duck, it will it will go aggro and it will attempt to kill you. You will have to run. But there's also another duck, a completely different duck, that also makes the sound of. Oh no, wait! I'm pretty sure the original duck makes the Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen sound. The bird, that shit, the entire time. And then another bird that is completely different that you can grab, but you don't know which one it is, especially if they're right next to each other. You won't know which one to grab.
Am I able to shout somebody out real quick? That reminded me of somebody. Okay, yeah. Legend, I don't know if you know her, but she's fucking awesome. Her name's Looney Bird, and she's currently on the road to affiliate.
I know her.
Yeah. No, Looney is a fucking treasure. And
we actually,
anybody.
She actually stopped in, and we had a good talk. We talked about her son. We talked about her mental health.
Little Looney.
Good way to do it with that. I even made her a walk-on.
No, Looney's good. No, what made me think of her is the whole bird is the word. By the way,
yeah, true.
Hydrate and stretch.
Yeah, that's just bot Rex. That's not the redeem or the command. So, nope.
Okay. All right. Well, hydrate and stretch. All right.
Well, that's just a hydrate. So.
Okay. Well.
And also, I've kind of been stretching this entire time. Anytime I crack anything.
Yep.
But yeah, the other mods are basically there's the more hats, which is literally just there's so much to put on. There's so many options for just
for hats.
Well, hats, but also everything else. Like, it's called more hats, but it's not just the hats. It's also what you can put on. I'm pretty sure you can put on like a toilet. You can put on anime type shit. So I'm pretty sure you can put on like a Sonic head. You can get the Legend of Zelda fairies around you at all times, and it'll just stay right there. There's enemies like Freddy Fazbear.
Oh shit.
There's the Weeping Angels, which do exactly what Weeping Angels do. I don't know if you've ever watched
From Doctor Who. Yeah.
Yeah. They literally do that. They will do this, and if everybody turns around, they will immediately go and then actually come after you. And I'm pretty sure that they actually make the sound against the ground of like if rock against ground, so you hear it coming.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
I'm
there's
1000% down.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods, but God, they're just oh yeah. Another one is make it HD, so it's not anywhere near as grainy as it usually is, and so everything's in HD. You know how when you move around, the flashlight tends to like dip and go around like that.
Yeah.
It's a mod that basically makes it so that it doesn't matter where you're looking, it will always go exactly where you're looking. It will not go wild. I think there's one where I'm pretty sure the hunter, the blind hunter, turns into Master Chief. Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah, so you might get killed by Master Chief. Hey, there's Looney.
Looney! Speak of the
Been a
birds,
while.
will appear. Looney, we were just talking about you.
I believe the walk-on is the same. Not entirely sure. But it should be L00NI, I believe. Who knows? But yeah. Okay.
No, yeah, whoa, 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 yeah, I can't go that high.
I can't yodel.
No, hey.
That is actually a sound that I made for, and remember, this is Kick and this is me, so I can mention her. Although I don't call her by name anymore. I call her the cunt with a capital K. Because, and the only reason is, especially because I was more than happy to own up to it because I did start the whole thing. It was my fault. But even after I was off Twitch and everything, apparently they were all bitching to Dark, and I had to be removed from Dark's server because it was easier to remove one person who wasn't really around because I couldn't be, instead of all the fucking people who were bitching. And that alone just told me, okay, fuck these people. I'm done playing nice. Although unfortunately, that attitude was what got me banned from Twitch. But regardless, I'm sticking to it. Yeah, honestly, I was on my way out. I should have just unfollowed, unfriended, and just been done with that whole thing. I had all of you guys. I would not have missed. I would not have missed Carly. She has her people. I don't care. Although I did notice that a while back that she did leave your server, so I have a feeling that, well, I'm pretty sure she left yours and Tay's.
Yeah, a few people did.
Well, yeah, her group of sycophants. So really, you're not really missing much. I'm pretty sure Noise, who really would only stop by, I'm pretty sure for clout. Like, he wouldn't really stop. Like, I'm guessing he would basically stop in and say hi, and then nothing else. He would just leave.
Noise is Noise. I'm kind of if he was the one that reported, fuck him. But like also because his girlfriend Angel, like things were a little rocky. My feelings towards Noise, but I don't know. I've started coming back around to him personally, and just being honest about it.
Yeah, that's
me and
fine.
him made a bet that if the charity hit $5,000, he would come back to streaming and do a charity Undertale stream, and he actually followed through with that. No, my thing is like I'm done with the hate about it, if that makes sense. Hopefully, like I can. I'm not like I don't know if this is right to talk about on stream, but like I'm not going out.
It's
of my
my
way
stream.
to make
It's fine
friends with these people. Yeah, I'm not making. Well, I don't know if this is like conversation I want to have like in a public conversation, so I'm gonna try to choose my words carefully.
But also,
like,
Pear,
if you want to talk about this,
there's no way they're gonna watch this.
Well, yeah, I understand. Well, it's just like for
especially at this point in the podcast, at this point in the episode, they would have had to watch all the way up to this. And you really think they're gonna watch enough of me to get to this point?
I don't want to give off like the wrong impression of like anything. I don't mind having a private conversation with you, like in full about it. So I'm gonna just kind of like choose my words sparingly here.
Okay.
And also, I just don't want to add any drama. That's my main goal. I just I'm not going out of my way to like befriend these people. Like I said, me and Noise, like, I wouldn't say bridge reconnected, but like me and Noise are cool just through Angel, because Angel's an absolute fucking sweetheart. That
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
Yeah, no, Angel's absolutely wonderful, and so like Noise. But as far as like anybody else within that situation, I haven't really. If they came up to me to talk, I would have a conversation with them, and I'm not saying that things wouldn't go like one way or another, but like I'm not going out of my way to talk with these people, if that makes sense, because I'm just wanting to stay out of the drama.
Yeah, but
I'm not wanting to, and I'm also not wanting to open myself, if that makes sense. Like I'm
but as I've told Tay, and as I tell anybody, I'm never gonna give any of my friends an ultimatum. So like, if you want to hang out with them, I'm not gonna judge you for that. They're not my friends. They could be your friends.
Yeah.
That it's a
I
difference.
also
It's
don't
a different group. There's different groups all over the place. So
I don't want to feel like I'm also hiding friendships. So I feel like just being open and honest, and I feel like the person that I'm talking to, you in this case, is very like I feel like you know what I'm trying to say. And like you know what kind of a person I am, and you know I'm not about bullshit. I'm just more about peace, if that makes sense.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I may have given off the wrong vibe. And it's more, yes, call her the cunt, because she did continue after it. But also, she doesn't live rent-free in my brain. I may call her that. I rarely think about her. I rarely think about any of them, because why would I? I'm done with that group. But I'm not going to begrudge anybody for hanging out with them. I know that Horror still hangs out with Noise, so like it's not something I'll ever hold against them, because why would I? I'm an adult. So I mean, like, it's completely fine if other people want to hang out with them. Every now and then I might just make a joke about bad taste.
Yeah, no, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know. I feel like there's a few people in that situation that I feel like there's like I feel like there's a few people, not many, but there's a few people that I feel like 3 years from now, like there's a possibility of you being best buddies with again. Like I said, 3 years. It would take some time, and it's not something I'm aiming for, but it's something that I could personally see happening, and I'm hopeful for. But
I can tell you, no chance.
No. Okay.
If only because, like, I can explain the thought process. Because almost everybody in there never asked me for my side of the story, basically just left. And with that, like, I have this whole thing where, like, if you lose 100% of my trust and that shit does it, there's no getting it back. There's no way to increase it. Once it's at 0, it stays at 0. So, like, anybody who basically was just like, you know what? You don't have a side, I'm gone. So with that, it's what? Carly, Noise, Rosie, Bloom, Pumpkin. Many, many people who basically were just like, nope, you're not my friend anymore. Okay, cool. I don't want you as my friend, so that's fine. I have better friends. I have people who have been here for me for a while. I have Tay, who I missed a call from, and then she was really worried about me, and the messages popped up on my phone because generally, I don't keep Discord on here open, because then if I'm watching a show or something, I won't hear the thing. But then I also make the mistake of closing it on here, so I don't see it. And usually I change the input, so I don't even hear it. So the call went off, never heard a thing. I saw the messages. It was like, hey, just call me because I haven't heard from you in a while. I was like, oh shit, called her right back. And then we had a long ass talk. And that's more than I can say for most of them. They were not like, I won't say I'm like the best at conversation, but I'm not too bad. Especially, can't do a podcast unless you're good at talking. That's the one thing I can confidently say. I'm pretty good at talking. Maybe not talking well, but pretty good at talking. And a lot of them just were not like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. Do you feel like people can realize that they fucked up and it kind of trains their brain to fall back on that memory whenever a similar situation pops up, saying, yo, hey, I'm not going to fall down that hole again. I'm not going to make that same mistake. I feel like I've personally like had a lot of growing experiences where I truly like unintentionally made the wrong decision that wound up fucking somebody over. And that it was a personal experience for me. And I'm hopeful for that mindset. I understand you. I understand 100% the mindset that you're in. You're just like, fuck it, done, dust off hands, walk about your day, you know? But, I don't know. I'm not saying like it's like this for all people either. There are certain people, I feel like at the most I'd be like, okay, hey, I'm good with you being alive on this earth, but I just don't want you eating at my table anymore. If that makes sense. Like,
yes, that is.
I don't want to put myself in a position. I don't want to put myself in a position where I could possibly get fucked over, and being friends with this person or even being like an acquaintance, a regular acquaintance of this person could definitely put me in that type of situation. 1000%. But also like, so I would probably cut the group of like everybody that was half, and like one half would be like, I could see these people like having this core memory created once they realize, oh shit, I done fucked up, wrong horse, whatever analogy you want to put on it, and have that kind of be a learning experience. And not just that, I feel like this would be a good friend to have in my corner, and this would be a fun thing, person to do things like moving on. It would take a little bit of time to trust, but I could see that. Again, I'm just speaking for myself. There's also the people on the other half of that cut line where it was just like the whole table thing. It was like, yo, hey, at the very best, you go live your life. I'm not going to wish any harm on you. No voodoo dolls are getting pinned on with your face on it. Like, none of that. That's kind of where I'm at. A few people have taken those second chances on me personally, and I'm like eternally grateful for it. People that I still have in my life to this day. And I do, like, I have been put in afterwards similar situations where I had to look back at it and be like, yo, hey, this is how it actually went down. Maybe I need to approach this a little bit differently. And also showing like giving that second chance, where I've had to give second chances to people before, and it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Where I just give a second thought. It's like, yo, hey, like, whenever something like shit really hits the fan and you have to have that heart-to-heart talk saying, yo, you fucked up. I feel like it's kind of like a conversation that me and you had a while back, you know? Where it makes us
when I called you a moron, and then I felt really bad about it.
Yeah, exactly. But also that conversation, I learned about like how your brain works, just like I feel like you had a conversation about how my brain works. I feel like the majority of people, they have like a vast majority, like 99% of the population, they try to do good. They try to do the best that they can. It's just like uninformed or misguided intentions, if that makes sense. Good intentions.
But the argument I can give with that is that you did reach out to me, and you tried to resolve it,
because
there was a bunch of people who just didn't care enough to do that.
Because of a lot of bad decisions that I've made in the past before me reaching out to you, of me just like cutting the cord and saying fuck you. You know. Yeah,
but
so
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's taken a lot of learning for me to get up to that point, to be able to actually reach out and hear somebody's side of the story and actually vent what I have to say. Because I had to put myself in that exact same scenario with you. I had to be like, yo, hey, is this person an actual garbage person? Does he mean well? Does he know what he's doing to me? It's like the Lost song goes. It's like, do they know what they, or do they know what this effect, or that what effect this has on me? You know? There's a whole fucking verse about it.
Yeah, because honestly with that, it was the moment the word came out of my mouth, I was like, this doesn't even feel right. Why am I saying this? And then at that point I stopped because I was like, yeah, I just need to stop. Like, it's rare that I have those moments where it's just like everything I just said feels wrong. I'm just gonna stop all of that. But then I just felt so awkward about reaching out to you because, again, we haven't had a lot of these like one-on-ones, so I didn't know exactly how to. So I'm very happy that you reached out because that gave me the chance to apologize. But okay, so with the whole thing, I would say if there was any chance of like a reconnect, I would say noise. That's it.
Noise. I feel like there's a conversation, like a 0.5 conversation that me and you need to have with each other. I think we already had the conversation, but like a little bit of like introspective on like, that's a conversation, like an off-stream conversation for me and you later on. Okay. But yeah, you just got to remember that people be human, and if like, I don't know, I feel like they definitely owe you an apology. 1000% owe you an apology, and they need to be the ones that reach out to you and say, yo, hey, let's have a conversation. Where they can say, yo, hey, this is where my head was at. This is what I had going on in my life. This is what I was told. This was my perspective of the issue. I should have come to you first and had a conversation with you because, like you said, nobody had a conversation with you about it first, right?
Right. And I mean, that's the thing with everything that happened. Like I'm pretty sure that Noise was just influenced by everybody. So with that, I could see a reconnection with him. With one though, because Carly has always been a bitch. She's unrepentant. She treats everybody like total garbage. And then the moment you return it to her, she is just a victim immediately.
You remember what I did though, right? Like it started off with a message that I'm sure a lot of people in chat too probably got well from Carly talking about this. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I hit you up and I was like, yo, and one thing you're so much better at me about hitting me up for like I anybody listening in with Legend, best thing about him, whenever I say, yo, you free for a call, like within 5 minutes. Within 5 fucking minutes, every single time he replies. And it's
if I'm free, yeah.
I don't think you've ever told me no. I don't know if I just keep on hitting you in all the right spots or at the right times, but like, yeah,
I think it is the right times because like
I'm pretty sure you knew what the conversation was going to be about. My point is,
absolutely.
But I was like, "Yo,
it was still, I have to deal with this.
What the fuck happened?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Yo, actually, no. I think I talked with." Okay, like full story. I talked with Carly first. I was like, "Yo, hey, tell me what happened," and then I talked with you. I was like, "Yo, hey," and then I was like, "Okay, all the stories are lining up," and then like the rest is history. Like you already know the story. I don't know if they need. But like, yeah, the rest is like history, right?
That's so true.
Like, I reached
Check
out
the chat.
Everything
that was just said.
I will say I got the message from Carly, and then I waited because honestly, I end up in a call with Legend at some point, so that's why.
Yeah, so like it's true.
I think she only messaged the mods. I think she only messaged the mods. I could go back and check because I know I took screenshots.
I think honestly, she was probably trying to maximize the damage as much as possible, and the mods are usually the best way. Reach out to anybody who could do any damage to me. And ironically, they reached out to the wrong people. She reached out to the wrong people. She reached out to people who she more or less ignored while I was actually talking with them, hanging out with them. And it was like, can you believe he did this to me? It's like, bitch, you haven't talked to me for months.
Devil's advocate for this
Always.
One thing.
Yep.
I would probably, I don't know. On the flip, I could possibly see myself doing something similar. Like I would feel 100% depending. I take full justification in any action that I take. I'm not saying that she was justified in hers, but if I was doing something that I felt justified in, I would want to jump ahead of the curve. Possibly, I don't know.
Oh no! See, I had the same thought, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
No, where I was just like, hey,
because I know everybody's going to do that, but I don't want to be the person who influences it. I want anybody who wants to know the story to come to me to ask. I don't want to be the one to be like,
that's a better
I'm
way
the
to do it.
victim
Like,
here.
yo, hey,
no, I'm not.
Yeah, if I sent out a mass message in my mod channel and said like, yo, if anybody, shit went down, this person got banned. If you have any questions, like, I don't want to respond to 50 different people in different, or I don't want to. I would probably I might do something similar. If I felt like truly justified. I gotta put myself in Carly's shoes.
At mods, you would not believe the dick pic that Legend just sent me. Want to discuss?
Yeah. I think.
Who else received one?
Yeah, put a one in chat if you received the message. But
oh no, I'm talking about a dick pic as a joke. Like
well, you know what? One thing that we
be,
never talked about. She posted it in her server. No, she posted it in her server too, didn't she?
What?
Or the whole situation. She didn't just post it to the mods. Like, she didn't just DM it. She also,
oh no, see, like, I would have no idea about that because remember, immediately after I took it off and I half-heartedly apologized because I honestly at the time I didn't think it was that serious because again, remember, she's told me a million things. And I'm supposed to remember this one random thing that happened in high school. No.
Yeah.
It's I try to focus on what's present. So like, yes, this one thing happened. Cool. But like, one, I didn't show my dick. I didn't show anything. I mean, yes, I was completely naked, but I was covering up all the unmentionables. I'm not saying it was right, but I am saying it was tasteful.
Yeah.
Kind of. And so, yeah, after that, she removed me from everything, like everything. So I didn't see anything else.
I'm in the mindset that like I'm in the mindset that different people respond to different things. And I think I told you this initially. I was just like, yo, hey, like I personally, like if you sent me that picture, and you did send me that picture, if you sent me that picture, like I wouldn't be anything about it. If you sent it to Tay, you did send it to Tay, and I don't think she flipped out about it.
She laughed.
Certain things trigger certain people. I feel like Carly needed to understand like that there was no harm. I feel like intent.
There was no sexual intent. Yeah. I've never seen her like that.
No, and I don't think that you had any sexual or harmful intent. I definitely feel like she blew that out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
Because I feel like intent, but also like on the other hand, there are certain people. It's kind of like me with the head pats. Like even though like y'all might not have any evil or intention, I've had to hold back a couple times for people patting my head, even though they didn't have any evil intent behind it. Like it still set me the fuck off, you know. So like,
I mean, if anything, I would compromise and I would just stroke your beard.
Yeah, well, that I could take.
I'm missing mine, so I would need to, you know.
You don't have a beard. Yeah. I haven't looked at the choo choo sound effect or video thing.
Oh yeah, true. I probably have a beard in that.
Yeah.
No. Honestly, it made it look more crazy, which was perfect, because that was the intended effect.
Yeah, she messaged me because she mods for my channel or something like that. All I said was, "I understand." I have no idea myself. I wasn't paying attention. It was paint me like one of your French girls types of pic. It was, and hydrate.
Yeah, I mean, like,
like paint me one of your French girls.
I think that she did focus on just the under. If she had looked up and saw the face that I was making, then it would be like, okay, that's clearly a joke. But yeah, but I think yes, it did trigger something for her. But at the same time, I've always made it clear I was never attracted to her, mainly because I'm pansexual. She is a bitch. She has always been a bitch. And I had no problem with that.
Don't y'all mean that does not mean that y'all will fuck like a hole in the tree if it's accessible? I mean, it's just like anything and everything.
No.
Does that like go against your argument?
No. Okay, so basically what it means is that I care about who the person is. I don't care about their gender. Like the person has to have a personality. I have to like
personality.
I have to
okay.
like their personality. That's
Got you.
I like I can I think the main thing is because I lived as straight for so long, I can still see attraction. It doesn't mean I have to be attracted to it. In fact, usually it's not. Like I'm attracted to my ex's body, but I'll never date her because I'll never date her again because she's just not a good person. And so generally, and yet she's kind of my hookup buddy right now. I just haven't done it yet because why not? I'm a piece of shit. Why not? But either way, I have to be attracted to who they are. That's how it's always been. That's why Emmy is so beautiful. She is beautiful, but she's even more beautiful because of who she is. Exact same with Tay. She's hot, but she's beautiful to me because of who she is. So beautiful because I know how sweet she is. So it's all about that. And like, shut up. And so with the whole thing, like I had no problem if it was just as friends because I don't mind having a bitch as a friend. That's completely fine. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also just like, oh God, it's weird that she might have actually thought I was into her. If we're going just by exactly what would attract me to her, I find her repulsive. That's all it is. I've never been attracted to her just because of who she is. So that's the part that if that's how she took it, I don't see why. I truly don't. It makes absolutely no sense. I cannot find a position to sit.
Me and my wife were having a conversation. This was a couple weeks ago, where we were talking about like being bi, gay, straight, or anything in between, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I was like, I don't see myself as. I've been married to my wife for so long, and I still love her to bits. I've been married to my wife for so long. I don't consider myself straight. I don't consider myself gay. I see myself attracted to my wife. However, the moment Henry Cavill little like fingers me to go into like a dark storage closet, like I'm there.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I mean, like again, I am pansexual, but it's Henry Cavill. I mean, I don't care if he's a dick. I'm still bending over.
A dick? You mean, or you don't care if he has a dick? He's not a dick.
No. He might be, he might not. You never know with like behind the
Emmy.
You never know if behind the scenes, who knows?
It'd be I hope he does the signature, the that move that he does.
Yeah.
No. No. I get what you're saying though about that.
A way to say it is,
yeah.
Him playing Deadpool. Oh no, fuck. Him playing Wolverine. Him playing Wolverine. I hope that I'm Deadpool, except his claws are his dick, and then the chest is my asshole.
I was really disappointed in that movie, and that kind of reaffirmed my beliefs in Hollywood these days. I feel
love
like
that
Hollywood
movie.
is just. I feel like Hollywood, all they do is they make comic book movies and sequels.
Yes.
Yeah, that's literally all they do. Deadpool 1 and 2, they were fucking masterpieces. I feel like Deadpool 3, all it was, or Deadpool and Wolverine, whatever, all it was a nostalgia piece. I fucking hate it, and I'm tired of it.
I mean, it was. I think if anything, I'm a bigger nerd, so like I was just nerdgasm the entire movie, but I do that with a lot of movies.
They brought out a lot of good things. One good thing out of all the nostalgia movies that have been like out recently, that one was my favorite because they also showed a lot of things that we wanted to see over the years, like Channing Tatum as Gambit, Wolverine and the yellow spandex with the helmet.
The cowl. When he put the cowl on, I was like, it was awesome.
Dude. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Hold up. Have you seen the new cast trailer for the new Avengers Doctor Doom? Or Secret Wars?
I will actually ask that you don't, because this is going on YouTube eventually. And while there have been a couple copyrighted songs, if you share a trailer, that the video will be taken down.
I will pause it like every 5 seconds. I will even mute the audio. Yeah, I'm gonna mute the audio, and it's fair use because we're reacting to it.
Oh.
Audio's not needed. Audio's not needed. Audio's not needed. Yeah, it's fair use. It's transformative content. We're turning it into a reaction piece.
I mean, are you asking if I know about RDJ playing Doom?
Oh, not just that, dude. Dude, hold up. Badoop bop.
I mean,
it's 2 minutes.
I mean, I would imagine the other Avengers being the people who they introduced to replace. So Ironheart, Kate Bishop, whatever the sister's name is, the new Black Widow, that whole thing. I mean, like, I don't know everybody, but
yeah, here, yeah. All right, so audio's muted. All it is it's showing the nameplates on the back of the studio chairs.
Okay. Chris Hemsworth, yeah.
Yeah. Vanessa Kirby. Who is that? Who's Vanessa Kirby? We're gonna go through this one by one.
Yeah. Fuck. I think that might be the new Black Widow, but I'm not sure.
No, she's Sue Storm from what's it called? Fantastic Four.
Oh, the new one that's coming out. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anthony Mackie is
the new Captain America, or
yes.
What's his face? Yeah, Falcon.
But he is the new Cap.
Yep, Sebastian Stan. Yeah,
the Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Letitia
Wright. I'm pretty sure that's the new
Black Panther.
I want to say that's her.
Yep, Black Panther. Yep.
I was literally just about to pause and say, Sean, do you know? But we already know.
Yep. Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. Wyatt Russell. Who's that? He was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Who was he in that though?
That was TV.
He's part of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, he played the replacement for Cap.
Oh, was that him? Fuck, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was.
Okay,
he was the guy who was brought in because whatever his name is in the movie didn't want to take the mantle just yet.
Yeah, facts. Okay.
Can't remember his name in the movie. I hate it. That's yep. I have a feeling.
Tenoch Huerta Mejia. Tenochhuerta. He's in Wakanda Forever. I never saw that movie, but we're catching up on all the Marvel movies. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to show Tay, but she's been busy.
That's Namor?
Okay. Namor, yep. Honestly, they did a great job with Namor.
Or unnecessary remakes, absolutely, Emmy, absolutely. However, they are making a new Running Man that's coming out this year. I'm excited for that. Ebon Moss-Bachrach.
I've heard the name. I cannot remember.
Who the fuck? He's in Fantastic Four, apparently. I don't know who he is.
Oh, he's probably plays the Thing then.
Actually, yeah. No, he is the Thing. Yep. All right. Simu Liu, that's Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh.
That is the new Black Widow. I know that for a fact.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh no, she's awesome. Trust me, she's awesome.
No, bring me back Scarlet. I know she died, but spoiler.
Yeah,
sorry.
but well, not Scarlet. Black Widow.
This one right here made me nut.
Yeah, Kelsey
Grammer. He's been in one Marvel movie, X-Men: The Last Stand, and he was the Beast.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm hoping they're. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm praying.
They are bringing in the X-Men.
Yeah. There's been a couple other names here. Lewis Pullman. I think that was the president from Independence Day. No, that was. Oh, that's Lewis Pullman's actually his dad or the son of the president from
Robert
what's it called?
Reynolds Century. No, also apparently Void. I don't know that one. So
he's part of the Thunderbolts crew.
Well, yes, but I don't know the hero. The villain himself.
Mm-hmm. Danny Ramirez.
That is the new Falcon.
Oh, he's new sidekick.
Yeah,
gotcha. Joseph Quinn. How do I know that name?
I remember looking it up, and I can't remember what he's playing as.
Oh, that's Johnny Storm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's Flame On. David Harbour. Okay, he was what's his face from the Thunderbolts and from Black Widow. He's, that's the Russian.
The Russian guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does not look like the suit. Fits.
Yep.
Winston
Duke. We're not even halfway through this, by the way. We're not even halfway through.
Tobagonian.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
he's part of the Black Panther. Oh,
yeah.
he led the other tribe.
Yes.
Yeah, he led the other tribe. Yeah, the Warring tribe. That's right. Hannah John Kamen Common.
Oh, I love her. And she was in the one Ant-Man. She plays Ghost. Ant-Man 2, I believe.
Okay.
But she was also in a show called Killjoys, which was actually pretty well. Like, it wasn't exactly amazing, but it wasn't too bad either.
Killjoys, wasn't that what's the name of the sci-fi show about the assassin high school, not assassination classroom? Is that the same show? I don't think that was the same show.
No, I don't think it was that. It was basically a world of people. They worked for the RAC, and basically there's a whole mystery surrounding her. I can't remember what her name is in the show, but yeah, it was.
Sean, I knew it! I knew you were going to say that bullshit! I was waiting! I was looking. I was like, Sean, don't do it. I'd rather you compliment me. Anyways. Oh. Tom Hiddleston.
Loki.
Okay, so Loki's coming back. Yep.
Oh, but which Loki?
The Tom Hiddleston Loki. We've got one episode left of Loki season 2 where we're finishing that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Patrick Stewart. Okay,
I won't ruin it, but
yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart, Professor X is coming back.
Yep.
This one shook me.
Magneto, awesome.
Yep. Oh, dude, he is old as fuck. Alan Cumming. Who is this?
Isn't that the guy from Firefly? Nope, I was wrong. I was very wrong.
He was apparently in X2. Who was he, though?
Trying to find. Where's the fucking filmography? God damn it.
Oh, Nightcrawler.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Okay. I mean, in general. Oh, wait, and I hope he actually comes back as Loki. Because if you look at it, he was in The Mask 2, Son of the Mask. He played Loki.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be funny. That would be funny. And, I didn't even think about that.
And also remember that it is like it's taking. I mean, like there's multiverses. It might not be. It could actually be an alternate.
But that
Loki.
was Warner Brothers. I don't think that they have rights to that.
I mean, Disney owns everybody, so.
Studio. Well, no, because Warner Brothers owns DC. New Line Cinema, The Mask, Dark Horse Entertainment. Dark Horse, that is Dark Horse Comics.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Who owns Dark Horse? It's either DC or Marvel. Oh, wait. Dark Horse was V for Vendetta. That was DC. I don't see him playing Loki. I don't see it. But they did have Henry Cavill. I don't know. I'll be happy with Nightcrawler.
And also the story itself, the mask is based on on Loki, because like the mask has always been Loki's mask. I'm pretty sure this girl is from the Librarians, I believe.
She was in X-Men, the original.
She was in
the
also Librarians.
In the Punisher. Yep. Damn, she's been in a couple.
She apparently voiced Lois Lane at one point. Let's see.
Oh, she was Mystique?
Oh, wait. Oh.
I thought that was I know that what's her face didn't take over until First Class, but like I thought that was somebody else.
Well, you just have to look for wait.
No, I thought that was, I don't want to say Sharon Stone, but I thought it was somebody else.
Oh, no, it was Jennifer Jennifer something.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, conniption. Yeah.
Apparently in X-Men First Class, she played an uncredited cameo. And so she did play Mystique, but apparently it was like a different Mystique or whatever. Oh no, wait.
Okay.
She was also in X-Men The Last Stand, so.
Yeah, no, she was in the original 3.
Yeah, so.
It was the same actress. Yo! How we doing, my dude?
Hey, Aura. Oh, Aura. I made you a walk-on sound a while back. Just put
exclamation point Aura?
Yep, exclamation point Aura. I'm pretty sure I did do some vocals for it.
James. I forgot. Oh, he played Cyclops. Yeah.
Hold on, can't hear you. Oh, it's a very loud sound.
Can Xbox me in? Cause it's my lane. No controller but me playing my game. Me in, cause it's my lane. No controller but me playing my game.
I love that I can hear it through yours, so.
No controller but me playing my game.
I love that I can hear it through yours, so.
Here, if you right click on the video in Discord, you can turn it down. You can turn down.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck,
I can mute it.
Hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Suits me so well. No, that was a good one.
I thought it would.
Channing Tatum.
Gambit.
They're bringing in Gambit. Yep.
Awesome.
Pedro Pascal. They're Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, yep. And Doom, obviously.
Yep.
Honestly, such a good idea.
Yeah. Well, they had to do something like this after shutting down the whole Kane project.
Yeah, but they had to, because
yeah.
I was about to say, like, well, you can't exactly have a felon in there, and then I immediately remembered who you Preston is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Robert Downey Jr. He's got felonies on the record, but those were all like drugs. So
true. Yeah, I think it's more when it's like with drugs, you can come back from it.
Emmy's headed to bed. All right, y'all. I'm off to bed, but I hope y'all have fun. Love you too, Emmy.
Yeah, generally when it's assault, yeah, you can't really come back from that. It's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, basically with auras, I'm pretty sure originally he wanted like a wrestling theme, but then I was like, no. This is way better because the song, of course, is from the movie Pixels, which is all about old arcade games or arcade.
Are you okay with me sharing my new song right here, right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, one sec.
As long as you're okay with me sharing something that's gonna piss you and Sean off simultaneously.
Yeah, you show me yours first. I already showed Avengers. It's your turn.
Okay. So this is a sound that I was going to premiere for him next weekend.
Okay.
Although I still have one for him, that is a
You want to mute the desktop audio and just show me?
no, because there's still another one. There's another one that will piss him off more. So I've got that. I've got that in store. So
okay, yeah. Let's check it out.
Okay, this is called Kingdom of Hearts.
Oh, you bitch!
Yep. Enjoy.
Why do you make no sense? Running round leaving tents. It's pronounced Kingdom of Hearts. You always say it wrong. You don't know any of the lore. Christian drilled it into my core. So say it right for once. Why do you make no sense?
Hang on 1 second. Call Sean Peeman on speaker.
And the best part about that is his friend.
Here, pause real quick, Yo.
I'm fucking out of here.
No. I was thinking, yo, homie, it could be so much worse. No, I was thinking, what if he had done a parody saying Kingdom of Hearts to Simple and Clean by Utada?
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be too. And he definitely should not do that. He 1000% should not do it to the song Simple and
don't
Clean.
Don't be typing over there, Crop.
I already have it.
When you walk away, you will hear me say Kingdom of Hearts.
Well,
you're not helping.
Thank you for giving me the idea.
Yeah, definitely do not do that, Legend. Definitely do not do that.
Well, actually,
I'm here for the meme.
Actually, as long as he's on the call, I could actually share the other sound, and he gets to hear it. So that's perfect.
Well, yeah, but he's listening to the call. Well, he's able to hear me. He's not able to hear you. You'd have to, yeah.
Yes, but he is watching the stream, is he not?
He is. Yeah. All right, I'll mute my mic so that way it's not an echo.
Or actually,
but then you wouldn't be able to hear him if he wants to jump in the call real quick.
Yeah, Sean, hop in the call.
Yeah,
I mean, this is Pear's episode, and what do we do with Pear?
Give me a second.
Well, I want his reaction. I want his live reaction to my song as well. So yeah.
And also, I hope you know that. Remember, this is Kick.
Okay.
He is generally allowed to say whatever he wants because this is Kick. So get ready. Yeah, let's just say the reaction is going to be good because in general, it's going to be, well, it touches on two things, but it touches on two things while still centering around one thing. I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, and I played it for Richard, and he was cry laughing. Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Yo.
What up?
Okay, camera on so we can see your face.
Yes. Give me 1 sec. I hope you know I'm dying inside already.
That's fine.
When you walk away.
You're
I have
not
that song stuck in my head. I have that song stuck in my head now. You know what? As much as I'm gonna hate it, I kind of want to see what he does with it.
I don't. I'm okay.
Some boxes don't need to be open.
Exactly.
Okay, you guys ready? I can't tell if you're viewing it.
I'm viewing it.
Okay, you both are.
Yep.
This one is called "It's About Those Shoes."
Oh no.
Okay, alright. It's about those shoes. Shiny gotta try the shoes out. Richard put a lot of work in to shine them up. Feeling fussy, walking in your FF kicks. Now you need to let it go, let it go. Now just let it go, let it go. Just wear the fuck.
That is so good.
You like it, Sean?
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
That was so good.
Oh my god.
I love you, Sean. I love you, but that was art.
Oh.
That was Chef's Kiff's cordon bleu 5-star entree at Nobu. Okay, that was.
I had to time it just right, but I was like, oh my god, I can go right into it.
This is horrible.
You
All right,
need to boom.
All right, new song. It's dropping tomorrow.
Hey Sean, just think. Now you don't have anything to worry about before your episode.
Yeah, but you're still gonna play them again. It's gonna piss me off.
Nope, I have no reason to.
Richard will want me to hear them.
Well, you have heard them, so I'll just make the new one.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right.
Simple
And
and
there
clean.
shouldn't be any.
That should
There
be
shouldn't
fun.
be any echo with this. Okay.
All right.
All right. Dropping tomorrow. It's called "Losing My Soul."
And I will take this chance. Go to the bathroom. Thanks, Slayer.
Then I died. Bent down to pick some flowers. Then I died. I tried to touch a dragon and I died. I did absolutely nothing and I died. I'm tired of trying. I can't stop crying. 387 tries, I just keep dying. These overpowered bosses just can't be beat. These fucking games will be the death of me. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games. Everywhere I turn is death, and it's driving me insane.
I see you, Sean.
It makes me wanna say bye. The only thing that I can do is die, 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 die. Losing my soul to these souls-like games. Everyone says this is fun, but all I feel is pain. Throwing my controller is getting kinda lame. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games. I tried to fight the merchant and I died. Stepped too far off the cliff and I died. Got a text message from my mom and I died. I tried to cast a summon, we both died. This has to stop, I can take no more. If this goes on for any longer, gonna rip off my door. These overpowered bosses just can't be beat. These fucking games will be the death of me. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games. Everywhere I turn is death, and it's driving me insane. It's supposed to make me get good, it makes me wanna say bye.
I like the fact that you've memorized it, Pear.
Die, 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 die. Losing my
I wrote it.
Oh,
games. Everyone says this is fun, but all I feel is pain. Punching holes through walls is getting kinda lame. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games.
was I the only one who noticed the child enter, look at the camera, and then walk away?
Dodge, parry, block, get out of the way. This fight is never ending, I've been here for days. And just when I thought that I had made it through,
Why am I saying child? He only has one daughter.
has to have a phase two. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games. Everywhere I turn is death, and it's driving me insane. It's supposed to make me get good, it makes me wanna say bye. The only thing that I can do is die, 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 die. Losing my soul to these souls-like games. Everyone says this is fun, but all I feel is pain. Setting my shit on fire is getting kinda lame. Yeah, I'm losing my soul to these souls-like games. To these souls-like games.
Yeah, this is really good.
This one's dog water.
No, I like this.
It's catchy.
Souls-like
I have to be honest though, the entire beginning, I was like, he made a song about Alt F4?
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. Souls like losing my soul to Souls like games. It just kind of matched too well.
Okay.
No, I have a couple songs in the bank. I'm gonna be dropping it out. Is that a Revy?
It is a Revy.
I'm gonna light her stuff on fire.
Pear says he's gonna light your stuff on fire.
Tell her blame it on Elden Ring.
Blame it on it's Elden Ring's fault. Just remember that. The game. The Souls game. So the Oblivion remaster came out today, and that's what I've been on this entire time.
Any good? That's a From Software game too, right?
No, Elder Scrolls is Bethesda.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's pretty, and it's also reminded me why I don't like Elder Scrolls that much, but I can't let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
That didn't mean you needed to sing.
Sean,
Oh God, stop.
Sean, you like the new title that I had to add because you're in the call now?
Oh, what is it?
Parody and some. Oh wow. Okay.
I wandered in.
You're not gonna catch me clip saying that. Nope.
Hey, it's clickbait, so I had to do it.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go put her to bed.
All right. Cool. Night, Revy.
Here's a good night.
And now I get to change it to who has wandered away.
Or you could say gone out for milk. I mean.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Wait, no.
I bought Oblivion so fast. I never played it.
Who's putting the milk to bed?
But yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing about Oblivion, I think I've seen a couple clips. It looks like the laggiest game ever. But I'm guessing that's the original. Like there are clips online where it's I think the one thing is you come across an NPC and basically the guy is on the ground being torn apart by like leopards or something, or whatever the quest is. All of a sudden, because you have to talk to him, he pops up and is like, "Okay, we need to find these leopards."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oblivion was a buggy mess back in the day, but it was a fun buggy mess.
Yes.
Yep. Real quick, Sean, what are your thoughts on the song?
I think it's amazing. I can't wait for the music video to drop.
It's gonna be a compilation. It's just gonna be. I have a couple ideas. That's all I'm gonna say.
Although that does bring up, you could always get like the music video would probably take a while if you're doing it this way, but you could probably try to find a way to basically get every example in the song in the game that you're playing. Basically, just do like a recording thing on OBS, and then basically just look out for anything in the lyrics, and then anytime you die, just and then each time it's a new lyric, it shows exactly what you're doing, and then it's like, oh no, I got eaten by a dragon, and then you'd have to find the clip of you actually getting eaten by a dragon, and then just go through the entire thing.
I have a fun idea.
Stupid wolf.
I have a fun idea.
Okay. Well, are you looking forward to his episode?
Who, Sean's?
Yeah.
When is that going to be?
That is next weekend.
Next weekend?
He said,
Yep.
"What the fuck?"
Like this coming?
It really was 12. You looked at the.
Pear says, bestie.
You looked at the thing like, what?
I was like, is it 12? Holy shit.
No.
I thought it was Saturday.
It was Saturday.
It is, yeah. And that's the weekend.
Okay.
The Saturday is a part of
Yeah.
the weekend, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't be flashing no people this time.
I'm not. Oh, because
This
Tay
time?
was on there.
Tay and I were in a Discord call, and she didn't know that I had my camera open, so she came in here and started flashing me. And Tay just got an eyeful of everything.
Really?
And yet, I'm guessing she didn't mind.
Oh no, Tay had her mouth on the floor. I was like, you need to pick that up before you start drooling everywhere.
I mean, can you blame her?
You're not wrong. There's the cave.
But
Yeah,
actually,
I'm
this does bring up
excited.
the Mario Kart thing. If Sean is willing to actually get Mario Kart,
I have it. Well, my kids have it.
You could
then
steal it.
steal it. Yeah.
I just don't have a Switch yet.
Yep, it'll come.
Mushroom.
Yeah, by my hands, because I've already pre-ordered it. Well, I'm already getting ready to pre-order it.
I am
Just
not
talking
getting
about
the Switch
mushrooms.
2.
I mean, maybe not on stream. Come on, Callie.
I'm not getting it. I refuse to get the Switch
I
2.
might
I'm standing on
microdosage.
principle.
That's fair.
It's awesome.
No, the prices are way too fucking high.
For the Switch 2, I think the Switch
Yeah.
2 will be normal, but but all the accessories are just.
No, he's talking about the games. It's $80
No, the
for a
games.
digital game and $90 for a physical game.
Oh well, yeah.
And these are
that,
games that look like
yes.
PS1 games. Like, no, there's no fucking shot. No, you're basically just paying for a Nintendo label at that point. Like, it's no.
I will say the new Mario Kart does look fun because it's like open world or whatever, but it's also we still have a really cool Mario Kart that I don't think I could ever really get tired of. So
Yeah,
why would I spend $500?
That's the only reason I'm getting Mario Kart is if it was more than just $50 difference for the bundle, I wouldn't touch Mario Kart. Because it's only a $50 difference, I'm just gonna go ahead and get Mario Kart and call it a year.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna drop $500 just for a game. I mean, like, think of all the other games. I don't know if they come out with a new Smash, which they probably will within the year.
So the thing for me is,
I was looking forward to that aura. Yes, honestly, yeah. If you want to join, especially because we can put more pressure on Sean, then yes, we
oh my god,
could definitely do that. Yeah, because of course, me, I think like me, Pear, Aura are all ready, but Sean is apparently reluctant to hang out with the white guys.
I'm
Can you
not
believe that?
reluctant. I don't have a Switch.
Exactly, you're reluctant to buy a Switch because
My Switch will be here on
maybe
June 5th.
maybe if we were black, you might care a little bit more, but
Oh my god. Actually, you know what? No, I wouldn't because that put me on black people time and it'd be even worse.
yeah, I know. And also I know a lot of your friends.
Yeah.
And we're all white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have to say, how fun it is. Or I do have to ask, how fun is it to have the one guy who doesn't really get bothered, and then everybody else to, like, you have the extremes of the people who are like, "Ooh, he said the word," and then there's me. It's like, he said the word.
I'm so used to it at this point.
Yeah, but Tay's always fun to see.
Yeah,
her
this
reaction.
is always like my face, like.
Yeah. And then with me, I'm always looking at the other people doing that, going,
I have so much fun with it.
like, I used to say that word on YouTube, and then I deleted every single YouTube video because there were too many.
Cass is like Tay in a sense too. But instead of like being all surprised and like doesn't know how to speak, Cass is like cussing me and Richard out all the time. Richard and I will go into tangents of just calling each other it, and only really to piss off Cass. And it's good every time it happens.
I have a buddy who basically says it every other word. And
I
yeah,
can't do all that.
well, I mean, he's white, so he's more practiced at being racist.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, I will say though, I'm looking forward to introducing you to my one friend, Sean. They are a Jew, and they're the one who sent me the coon chicken in. They're the one who sent me that fucking video. Yes,
that video is fucking wild.
Yep.
Did you send it to Pear?
Let's just watch it right now.
Yeah, let's just watch it right now.
Let's just watch it right now.
Oh god, be prepared.
It's in our messages, so I can literally just go to that.
You're still on stream.
Yep, I know.
Did Crump get to see your face, Aura? I don't remember.
No, I can't access. Well, I mean, I can access Twitch, but I don't know when people go live. I think if I was still paying attention to when people went live, then I would just get depressed over the fact that I can't really stop in. So I don't do that anymore. I'll do that in August if they let me back. The cunts.
I'm gonna go make that drink real quick. I can still hear though. Wait, is this a video or an audio?
It's a video.
It's a video, but I'm guessing.
I will. I'll wait.
Okay.
Ayo. Okay.
All
I
right.
saw that title.
Here we go.
Down home.
At the Coon Chicken Inn, we aim to
It's not being
please
shown on the
best
on the stream.
100% mammy-made
well,
family-style meals. You can taste the love.
Oh, hold on then.
I like the white meat.
Hold on. I'll go back and I will actually do a different capture for the stream. That way, stream can still watch it. There we go.
Y'all aren't ready.
Down home.
At the Coon Chicken Inn, we aim to please the best
Is this real?
100% mammy-made
Most likely.
Is this
family-style
actual?
meals. You can taste the love.
I like the white meat. I'm a breast man.
We just love it here.
You'll just keep hollering, gal, fetch me some more. Look for that wide-mouthed coon near you.
Coon chicken.
No shot. The inn was successfully restaurant trained in Salt Lake City, Seattle, and Portland. Yo. That was real.
Yeah.
Yep. Isn't that awesome?
Yo.
Fuck.
I remember when you sent me that, I was just like, I don't know how to feel.
Did you want chicken afterwards? I did.
No.
I did. I will say though, I keep on teasing them about it because it's like, man, I can't wait to introduce you to Sean and just explain how racist you are. I'm not racist. A black person sent me that. Yes, but you as a white person sent me it.
Yeah, racist.
So that's the best part. But like in general too, it's, you know how the Vanoss crew have been doing for years. They've been collecting the Infinity Stones of racism, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm.
Which crew?
Vanoss.
Yeah, Evan Fung. You know, Vanoss, Wildcat. Basically, I do work. H2O Delirious.
I don't know any of these
Mini Lad.
words.
Technically.
Mini Lad. Wait, Mini Lad, the Minecraft YouTuber?
Yep. He was in the crew until he became a Minecraft YouTuber. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. That was funny.
Until he became a PDF file.
Literally. Hey, oh my god, that was so funny and so true.
Oh man.
Yeah. So there was that. There was Omwrecker. He basically created a bunch of drama and got the boot as well. In general, they're more or less the same now, but yeah. They have a bunch of different races. I think for them it's Chinese, Black, Mexican, Irish. Irish isn't really a race, but yeah, whatever. So in general, I see it as
excuse me.
I see it as if anything, they have one gauntlet, I have two. Because again, white men and women, and then Black, Mexican, my buddy Jason, Jew, Filipino, and then a mix of Native American and Korean. So I've got a full deck already, and can't wait to add more. At some point, we could probably add some deaf people, especially because if we're making jokes about them, it's not like they can hear us.
I have made it into this cave and I can't get out. All right. Sorry to bum rush your guys' podcast. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh,
That's
you're
fine.
good, dude.
It's awesome having you in here.
Oh well. Gosh.
Yeah.
Don't make me
Hey,
blush.
hey, pause real quick. Can I show y'all? Okay, you're gonna need to mute. What's it called?
The audio of the
Yeah, mute
The
audio.
share?
Can I show y'all one more song?
One more song.
This
Okay.
one is probably the best thing I've ever written, and I haven't shown anybody this. I think I've shown one person, but that was it. Sean, are you cool sticking around for another sec?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh.
This isn't being...
Also, Aura, if you want to jump in right now, I can most likely get you in the Discord, and then you can show your face. You don't have to do it later.
Yeah.
If you're available
after
now.
This, though.
Yeah.
After
If you're available now, you can hop in.
After this part.
Okay.
Don't jump in quite yet. Here, one sec. All right, this one's a little bit sadder.
I'm pretty sure this is you.
Yes.
United Nations.
Are you listen, or y'all have it pulled up?
It's pulled up.
Oh, hold on,
All right,
hold on.
cool.
I think.
All right.
Wait. Okay, now I just realized if I mute the share stream, then I can't hear it either. Hello, Aura. I did. Yeah. That's really good.
Compared to some of the ones I have in the tank.
Oh no, that was really good though.
Wasn't that it? Was that good?
Yeah.
Good. How dare you tease me?
Honestly, my first thought was like, that reminds me of Ruel, and that's really good because she has a beautiful voice. So like,
All right.
And I'm sure that
Beautiful
Sean loved
physical
it because I know that at his core he's a white girl, so loved it. Yeah. It's the whole reason he loves anything to do with Frozen.
Sean, I feel like he's a lot like Sean. One of the things that I don't feel like many people like, I don't know if people have tapped into, but Sean is really good about tapping into like a whole bunch of different type of and a whole bunch of different groups. And he can just kind of blend in, mesh well, conversate, interact with, and just have a good time with pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what.
At least two. We know that for sure.
I try my best.
The black crowd and the white crowd, which is pretty much the majority of most crowds. Well,
no, Sean's good, dude.
Well, I guess technically the majority and the minority, but yeah. But it's all good, man. Also minority.
Oh, Aura, you're good, by the way. I'm sorry, dude.
Come on back, Aura.
Come on, my niggy.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the word I made. I was like, well, technically, I'm not saying the word.
Yeah.
And so now, Sean, if you ever want a sound that has the word, I can just say that.
Am I safe to enter with that or what?
Yeah.
And also remember, it's kick, so it's not...
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
I got NVIDIA broadcast on, so everything's all like blacked out back here.
There's that beautiful human being.
Our beefcake.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, the amazing beard. And honestly, now I remember, I did see your face. I think it was because I tuned into art, and I saw the yeah. But yeah, honestly, I was surprised. I was like, wow, you do not look like your voice.
This is like, I cut my beard 12 days ago.
12 days ago?
This is half of what I had.
Damn.
It was down about right here.
Nigga, damn.
No.
I was like, it was down about right here.
Niggy damn.
God damn it.
It's so much fun because like I'm pretty sure what I got it from I'm pretty sure I got it, and then my immediate thought was, you know what? I love Niggy Smalls.
Niggy Smalls.
I mean, it works as a joke, and also it's still accurate.
Great. Now all I have in my head is Niggy, Niggy, Niggy. Can't you see?
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
Niggy, 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 Niggy. I'm 100% Niggy.
Oh God.
So yeah, you ever need a sound like that?
Not drinking. I'm definitely not drinking on this stream. I'm not drinking.
You ever need a sound like that? I've got you.
I'm just saying, I'm going to bed right now, but check it out. If I was going to,
hey, let's go, dude. That's sick.
It's a lovely, lovely cup.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's
Speaking of which,
the little what you call it.
Honestly, I would have laughed so hard if it said "Let it go" on the glass. That would have been the pièce de résistance.
If I ever make merch, if I ever have merch, I'm going to have a fucking beanie that says "I'm not letting it go" ever.
And if I ever get merch, I know exactly what I'm getting.
That's a goblin.
Shit. All right, guys. I just want to stop by real quick, say hello for a bit. I'm gonna dip, man. I feel like I got hit by a truck today.
Me
honestly, I'm just glad that you heard your sound. You haven't been by in a while, and I was like, fuck, he's never gonna hear it.
Dude, so I learned something today because I have it hooked up to my Gmail, and I rarely use Gmail. I did not realize that it breaks up Gmail by four different categories.
Yeah.
So I have a shit ton of emails that were never seen. And for some reason, whenever you go live on Kick, it goes straight to a promotion email instead of
like the social media.
Oh yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that used to happen for me as well, and I don't know how I turned it off, but like, I know I turned off promotion and social. I don't know how, but like now everything goes into just the one thing, so it's always the same.
I'm gonna mess around with that so I can figure it out and be good to go, man. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna dip. I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. See you guys.
Love you too,
Okay, now what else can we? Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing is, Sean, I still need you, especially because I'm on Kick now. I need you to send those examples of you saying the N-word, because that way I can put them in songs and I'm not being racist.
Gotcha.
I mean, technically I could just say niggy, but yeah, we all want to hear the actual word.
I can do
I'm
that.
not drinking. I'm not drinking
dog.
this stream.
I done killed a dog.
I was thinking about having a good drink. Nope.
You can have a fantastic drink.
Nope.
Is there a reason? Is there a reason why that you just if you get a drink in you, you'll say it?
No, I just get stupid when I drink. I just get stupid. Playful stupid, happy stupid, but just like stupid.
I gotta make art tomorrow. I forgot he redeemed Creator Wrestler.
Hey, let's go.
No, and he has a walk-on sound now. I was so confused about what to make him for a walk-on sound.
You do a really good job about keeping up with those also.
Yeah, basically there's so many theme songs for people that it was just like as I explained to Sean already, I always go with, okay, I have the theme, but I'm gonna need like a burst of inspiration. And so usually I make the theme and then I choose who it's for. But there are times when I just hold on to it. So I do have one where I'll need to know who the oldest person in the community is, and then I have the perfect theme, or the perfect walk-on.
I'm older than Corey. I know it's not me, but I forget who's older.
Definitely not me.
I know Art's older than me.
Oh yeah, Sean here is our baby boy.
Shut the fuck up.
He's just a baby.
He's just a baby boy. He's just a whippersnapper.
Oh god.
Nah, Sean's good, dude.
Yep. He's just young, but old in terms of everything else.
Oh yeah.
Like having multiple kids. That's the only reason I thought he was older than me. Especially because remember, you can't really tell how old he is because black don't crack. Unless it's the drug, then that's different.
He also, I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I know a couple things about history. Not much. Well, of course I know. Of course I know shit about history. You guys know I know a lot about history. It's why I'm not on Twitch.
Oh, hi, Levy.
Hey, Levy.
But I'm going to disappear as well. Sorry to hijack.
No, it's okay.
It was good hearing your voice.
Oh yeah. In general, we have gone through the topics, but we should set up time for repo. Sean, how high end is your PC? Because my mod pack might crash your PC if it's not that great.
My graphics card is a 1660 Super.
Oh, it will crash your PC.
I'm in the process of actually upgrading my PC parts, so
yeah, because to check, there is 110 mods in this pack.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. The outfits alone would probably make your PC melt.
I'm all down for melting, just not my PC.
Well, I guess you could always get just get a bucket of water. I'm not sure if Pear understood that joke, but if you don't know, the person who plays Alphaba in Wicked is black. So technically, you toss water on a black person, they melt. That's the lesson I took away from Wicked. Because, I mean, the movie's already racist as fuck, so why not be more racist about it? Oh, actually, Sean, have you watched Wicked yet?
No, I haven't.
You really should, but you should hate watch it.
You know me, I don't watch a lot of things, so.
True, but at the same time.
Speaking of watching things, when are we watching Songs from the South?
I actually found a better one.
Okay.
It's literally a movie, and generally I just want to show Tate so she's cringing the whole time.
That sounds good.
Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so let's just say I can't search it up on this PC because I would have to send it on Discord, which is shown on stream, and I can't do that.
Yep.
Yep, that's what the movie's called, and it's 100%. It's only like half an hour, so it wouldn't even take that long. But it is a real movie.
Excuse me. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep. That's an actual thing.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the premise is basically they come from outer space because like Earth is too straight. So they want to make everybody gay and like I'm pretty sure kill all the women. So like the first 20 minutes is literally in black and white, and then when they achieve their goal, everything starts to be in color because all of a sudden everything is right again.
Oh, are we talking about blank blank from outer space? Short from 1992.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. If you, yeah.
I do like
you,
that you knew that though.
Well, no, that was a meme. If you Google just space movie 1992, it'll pull up.
True. Yeah.
It pulls up immediately. No, that was a
insane.
Yeah, and the meme was if you're white and you laugh, you're racist.
Well, guess I'm racist.
Guess I'm racist.
Oh, true. You are white.
Say it loud. I'm.
It says VHS. It's on YouTube. Holy shit!
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's fully on YouTube.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Absolutely.
Somebody find the VHS so we can send it to Tay.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Can you imagine her opening up that like, you sent me a gift?
Can you still buy blank VHSs? Here, let me see.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that would be
Send her a blank-
amazing.
No, send her a blank VHS of like anything and just like send it to her with no label, and then force her to go like get a VHS player.
Me and Richard's episode is 3 your time to my time, right?
What?
I said my episode is 3 your time to my time, correct?
Yes. It's just that you started that question by saying Art. So I thought you were asking Art, who is not in my chat.
Oh, no.
So it was a little bit confusing.
My bad.
Unless he was saying Arf, but I don't know why you'd be barking.
No. But all right.
Who knows?
I got
Maybe you were a dog when you were younger. I know I'm definitely one now. But yeah, it should be fun to talk with two of the most quiet guys I've ever met in my fucking life.
I mean, fair. He's blacker than me, though.
I mean that might just be his insides.
Oh, it's not only pounds. It's gonna be quite the episode.
Yep, it's gonna be like a schizophrenic episode.
Probably.
Because I'm gonna have to be talking for most of it. Luckily enough, I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
So you're welcome for being your friend, because I talk a lot, so you don't have to.
Not even me you really have to worry about. It's the other one.
No, I mean, we had a good talk the other day, and he was talking for most of it. And then, of course, he was cry laughing, so.
Yeah, I know. He messaged me.
Man,
you're gonna have a grand old time.
Yeah, I can't wait until. Well, I've never heard this song, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Simple and clean.
It's a really good fucking song.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to ruin it for you.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah.
But
Pear,
in the end, not my fault. Yeah.
I'll take it. Like I said, I'm excited to see what he does with it. I think it's gonna be good.
But Repo, but also Mario Kart. Well, actually, yeah. Your kids have a Switch, right?
Of course.
Just take that. You bought it.
I probably will.
Yeah. And then we can play Mario Kart. And then, of course, I think we have what? Me, you, Pear, Aura. Might be able to get my friend Jay. The Jew. And then get you two in the same thing. This is my friend Sean. He knows you from Coon Chicken Inn. Not going there, obviously. I think in general, if I actually, I wonder if there's one still around. If there is, we have to go to it one day.
I don't think there is.
But could you imagine if there was? Just take a picture outside of it. We just ate here.
That would be wild.
And of course, we still have the picture to take whenever I'm able to make it to America.
Mm-hmm.
The couch picture.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, Pear. Have you heard that idea yet?
What's that?
That we take a picture of Sean on a couch, and then as many white people as we can have behind the couch.
Casting couch.
Yep.
I've always wanted to be Piper Perry.
Is that her name? Like the original?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
I recognize the name. Unfortunately, whenever I try to watch her, let's just say can't keep it up because there's not enough there to be invested in.
That's fair.
It's like, well, I might as well watch gay porn at this point. Or watch a model fuck, which would just be awful. Like, oh my God, I can hear him. I can hear their ribs clanging. Oh.
That hurts me. But all right, guys, I'm out of here.
All right.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, my nigga. I love that word, especially because it's not a word. But yeah, honestly, it's been awesome. Thank you for being here for this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, thank you for having me. No, this was needed.
Yeah, I mean, like in general, it's nice to be able to talk to you more because I mean, ever since the whole thing with Twitch, I have had to stay in the background a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and no, here recently I've been pretty radio silent with most people. Like I talk with Tay maybe once a week, if that. Yeah, no, it's been mainly just in the mornings I'm doing my thing, working on stuff, and then I work during the day, and then at night is usually family time. Like I haven't really made the time. I don't like saying I don't have the time. I don't really make the time for currently anybody on Twitch because I feel like I'm just kind of needing like a disconnect from it, if that makes sense for a little bit.
Oh no, it does. Like I'm more or less doing the same thing with my exercising.
Yeah.
Usually I mean, like I'm pretty sure I stream at like a weird time, but it's mostly it's just because it's Kick. I can't really expect people to come to a completely different streaming platform just for me. Like I would never expect them to, but the podcast is a great way to pass the time, and in general, it's a great way to get to know people a lot better. I will say because I will say because I know she's not here. Well, and also hopefully she remembers the episode because it's dark. Her episode will actually have a special guest. And the only thing she knows, well, the only thing that people in this server knows is that the person's name is Heather. The only thing that Dark knows, because she wasn't joining the fucking server, is that it's a woman. But that woman is Heather Crump.
Mom, sister.
Mom. Yep.
Mom. Hey, let's go. Mama Crump's gonna be here. Let's go.
Yep. And so
Dark's doing well. It's been a minute since I've caught up with her. I need to do that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think she's probably doing. I mean, like she's always amazing. But I'm hoping after a bit. Well, I'm hoping at the podcast we can just chat and that's all good. I've known her for a while. Like I met her in the Brazy Becca era. And if you don't know, that was the big ass community that we were both a part of. She was a part of it for longer, but basically we both unceremoniously got the boot for completely bullshit reasons. Me, everybody was uncomfortable because I was not straight. It's not like I came onto them ever, but basically, yeah. So they started this whole thing in COD where they basically, it was like, oh, well, everybody says, I'll fuck your mom in games, but nobody really says, I'll fuck your dad, right? So they would make those jokes, and it was completely fine. No matter how disgusting the insults were, it was completely fine. And then I would be like, oh, and I'd suck his cock. And then it would be like, whoa, legend, that's over the line. What the fuck? And every time I was like, what the you just said that you would fuck the kid's dad in front of him. So it was weird. And then with Dark, it was just a whole litany of bullshit. Like, pretty sure the main thing was Guy was trying to get with Dark. Dark is a loyal wife, so I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. And because she did not respond favorably to this incel, he told the leader of the whole community that she had been texting and like promising and doing all this shit. So the leader was just like, we can't have that, you're out, and just booted her. Did not ask for her side or anything, just booted her.
Yeah, I think I met her. I was browsing Demonologist.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I remember going, how good the hunts. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just she went through a lot, but she came back stronger than ever, and for that I will always be proud of her, because a lot of people will go through that kind of shit and just be like, you know what, I'm done. And I mean, like, at that point, I don't think she was even, oh yeah, she was just starting out. Like, she'd been streaming for maybe like 2 weeks. I think another thing was okay, so basically a lot of us would hang out in the VC and Becca would be live. So at one point she told another guy, Josh, I think it was, like, hey, Josh, my chat just saw what you did. And everybody got on her case because apparently that was self-promo. It's not. She wasn't advertising it. She wasn't doing any of that shit. But that was one of the issues. So in general, they wanted her out and they were looking for any excuse. And Becca's a pushover. And she's also one of those streamers where if you don't give enough money, your opinion doesn't matter. I think, oh, and ironically too, Dark actually gave her a birthday gift before she got the boot. She got her, I'm pretty sure it was like Skyward Sword on GameCube. The game
Holy
itself.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare as fuck. Not easy to find. She got that and still got the boot after 9 months of knowing this bitch. So, yeah, it, honestly, that's just, yeah. I mean, like, I can literally give it an example of self-promo, and it goes back to the group. Bloom apparently has been Bloom apparently did that to Tay a million times. Apparently she would drop in on chat and basically just be like, hey, I'm streaming, bye. And that's it. Yeah. And of course it's Tay. She's not going to get angry. Like, she'll feel like shit without ever taking it out on the other person. And that's why Tay's awesome. But that's also why I will be in Tay's corner, being her pit bull.
No, Tay's like a little sister I never had. No, yeah. Tay's amazing.
Yeah, Tay is incredible. She lets people walk over her, and I'm here to make sure that that's not going to happen anymore. And you and everybody else who will be at her back, because no, you don't do that shit to Tay. And so that's why, well, it's why I told her that if Carly ever reaches out, yeah, like after dropping her for no reason, if she ever reaches out and Tay's like, I don't really want this to happen, but I don't really want to be a bitch or whatever, I've told her to DM me, and I will send her a video to send to Carly of me just going, she's mine now, bitch.
I thought you were gonna say, if you wearing a towel, you should do it while wearing this.
Oh, that would be awesome, honestly. If anything, though, I would be holding a sign that says something like, for Tay's eyes only, because that way Carly couldn't use the image to be like, he's doing it again. It's like, nah, bitch, I sent this to Tay. She sent it to you. Yep. Either way, no, it would just be me like, yeah, she's mine now. Fuck off. Because you don't drop somebody over, well, in general too. Tay never chose me. She just never chose anybody. Exactly what I've always said. I have no problem if you want to stay with them. Just don't drop me. You can stay neutral. I'm happy with that. You can you can drop them or stay neutral. That's fine. Like I'm not gonna pressure either way. Just don't drop me, and I have no fucking problem. And she just didn't care. So yeah. And so I think that's the reason why I will never reconcile with her, because
I don't see y'all ever being able to like reconcile. Just like I feel
yeah,
like,
but I mean, even if she were to reach out, be like, you know what, I overreacted, it would still be, you hurt Tay, you do the thing. Yeah, like I don't care. You hurt my friend. You are dead to me.
There's more to this also. No, I'm pretty much in complete agreement with you, but I can't. The stuff that I would want to say about this would need to be said off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more open, so I'll.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. Talk your shit. Yep.
Yeah, like I mean, the same thing with I got dropped by a buddy of mine, who I knew him for I think since he was 17. I think he's turning 22 in July or something.
Is this the knife guy?
Nope. This is a different guy.
Different guy.
Yeah, so this guy's Blaze. And he apparently heard about the whole thing with the picture and decided to drop me.
Oh.
It had nothing to do with him. He had known Carly for maybe half a year and probably never hung out with her ever again. So I know that it was his girlfriend who heard about the whole thing and was like, that's awful. You should drop him. And then he dropped me. So I basically told my buddy Jason, who also knows Blaze, and again, like, I'm okay if you keep him as a friend. I'm never gonna suggest otherwise. But I basically told my buddy Jason, if Blaze ever gets dumped and he reaches out like, oh shit, I made a mistake. Oh well, is there any chance that that Legend would be willing? No. The one message I told Jason was just tell Blaze to kill himself. That's my message. I don't care. I'm done with him. That's it. Now, of course, I don't actually want him to do it, but in general, that's the one thing I generally never say. Like I try not to ever tell people that, and so I want that to carry the severity of how I feel about the whole thing. You are literally dead to me. There's no way back.
No, absolutely. No,
I even started to hang out with his ex.
There's certain expressions that, like, I watch my words. Like, whenever I say something, there's like the only person I'll ever call a cunt on this planet is stepmother. I feel like holding certain phrases or terms and like saving it for certain levels of emotion, it makes the impact a lot higher, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Oh no, I get it. Especially with like, I love the word cunt, but generally I don't call people that because they rarely deserve it, and especially around my mom, she hates the word, so I don't say it around her. But it is a very fun word. So if I'm gaming offline, or if say I'm just gaming online, if I'm on stream, I'll say it, because maybe the game is being a cunt, maybe the characters are being a cunt. That's fine, because it's not a person that I'm calling that. But in general, most people usually don't deserve it too much. Or if they're Australian, then absolutely I will use the word as much as possible.
They say it like
because they love that word. Yeah.
That's a term of endearment over there.
Exactly. So
it means something completely different.
Yeah, so I will use that as my excuse to be like, what's up, cunt? And I will enjoy that to the day I die. Now, if you do want to chat after this, then I can end it here, and then we can continue to talk.
Oh, it would probably be for another day. It is getting a little late. I can probably rock it for about another 15 minutes, but then I'm gonna have to dip.
Okay.
I got stuff in the morning, but yeah, no, I really, really do appreciate this, and I really, really, really building here. No, this is dope.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, I have a couple people that
you've kind of set up. I'm sure you realize this, but just kind of like showing recognition. you've kind of developed like an ultimate talking space where, yeah, I mean, like people can say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Well,
I mean, yeah, just like, and you're opening up as that, and I feel like as traction grows, like this is gonna become a thing for you, dude. Like and not just for you, it's gonna become this is gonna be like a hangout spot for a lot of people, even just people in the chat that just come by and say hi. No, this is this is gonna have levels to it that I don't even know if you see yet.
Probably not.
I'm excited for you, dude.
I mean, like I have a couple people who are bigger, who I would love to chat with. Honestly, just because I love their content, and I love who they are because they're very transparent about who they are. So I would love to have them on, but I'm nowhere near big enough to have them on. So it's potential guests.
You bringing up just like the whole repo thing, like, yeah, no, I see signs, and no, good things are going to be happening.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think you're a little bit on an uphill battle because you're on Kick, and like you said, it's like mainly dealing with Twitch people. But like, no, you're on the right track. No, this is good shit.
Well, I mean, also I'm hoping to eventually get in shape, and then turn my channel into total clickbait of like, oh, this shirt's very tight. Oh. And then really tilt the camera down, and it's like not even face cam, abs cam.
Yeah.
And just as I'm gaming, and all of a sudden anything happens at the game, and I tense, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I will be clickbaiting the fuck out of that.
Let's go.
And another idea. After I have enough money, because it's gonna take a lot, I'm planning to have my own VTuber model, but
okay.
It's gonna have my face, like as close as the artist can get to my face, and then big old titties. So that way, whoever's watching,
have a couple homies in the community that could actually help with that.
Yes, but I would want to pay them, and I don't have that kind of money yet. So.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Even if it was like, hey, you're willing to do this for free, I don't fucking care. I'm paying you, and I don't have that money, so you're not doing it yet. That's generally how it is. Like, I respect, or like, I want to
respect the artist.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, but
yeah, no, there was a couple of emotes that were I was like, yeah, I went up to this isn't me downing anybody. This is an artist that me and you both know. I'm just gonna put it there. And no, and this isn't me downing her at all. And I was like, yo, hey, I'm looking for this emote, and yeah, I'm just gonna say I want it for this, and I wanted to incorporate this and this here. Tell me what you think. And yeah, that emote's there, and all the emotes that they've put out are still there. And they've been like, yo, no, I got you. No, this one's on me. And then I said nope, and I dropped tips, and they call me bastard. But
yeah,
at that moment, yeah,
she has said the exact same shit to me. It's like, oh no, you get the friend discount. Yeah. No, I don't get any discount. I'll overpay. You offer me a discount, I will overpay you.
Yep, we pay our artists. Yep, absolutely.
Well, you are, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help being a smartass. I literally cannot help being a smartass. It's like the same way of like, I know that the joke is because the game is called Kingdom Hearts. I can't say it anymore. That's the first time I've said it correctly in like months. I instinctively say Kingdom of Hearts now. And the best part is, in the sound, I did mention that the Christian, he taught me the lore. Sean's friend more or less confirmed that it was true. Like that there is a Kingdom of Hearts. He literally confirmed it. And Sean's face literally dropped. It was like, oh, why would you do that? Because I was already cackling, going, oh, I'm right. It was amazing. So yeah, so I'll say that honestly, we should get some games in again. You don't have to be on stream. I think
Yeah.
I think even in
Yeah, I'll be
general,
down.
I won't be on stream either because like Mario Kart or Repo, it will be offline. It's just a bunch of us hanging out. I don't need to stream for that.
Hmm.
And I can guarantee none of you will be streaming either.
Yeah.
If I'm there, I guarantee it.
Yeah, whenever you have plans set up for that, let me know and I'll just confirm dates and stuff like that, and I should be able to lock a couple days down. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. We can
No, I'd be 1000% down.
we can probably chat about it. Tay actually did an offline thing with me.
Oh, okay.
Me, Tay, and Sleepy play some Repo.
Okay.
Yeah, so like apparently Sleepy doesn't like mods, but I'll try to needle her about it because the mods are a lot of fun. I'll try to whittle it down so it's not as intensive on the PC.
Levy, who all was in our lobby? It was me, Chippy, Armrock was there. I can't remember who else was there for our lobby.
Yeah, because if I can make it so that the mod pack isn't too crazy, then it would be
That's right.
it would be easier to have as a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my PC can run it, especially if I'm not going to be streaming it. Yeah, I'd be done.
Oh yeah, that does help too. Because I mean, like, I can't remember what the.
I remember we tried installing that Duck Duck Goose mod. And,
that one oh no, the Among Us, all those mods. I think that was on me.
Oh yeah, it was the Among Us one. Yeah, and then that didn't work out, so we went over to Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah, like I crashed, and I think that was my problem. I'm pretty sure that because it was based on mine, and I was still using my old PC, which is a piece of shit. Which is why I watch porn on it, because I don't give a fuck what happens to it. I have antivirus on both, so whatever. But in general, this PC is a fucking powerhouse.
My headphones just died. No, I cannot hear you. Here, 1 second.
Oh no, I said excuse me.
Okay, now I can. Oh, okay. No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I let out a good fart, so I said excuse me, but I didn't speak it, but now I had to. So
let's go.
Yeah. But yeah. So I looked up the requirements for Repo. Pretty sure minimum is like GTX 970. Recommended is GTX 1070. So I think Sean's PC could run it. But again, I will have to whittle. I would have to whittle down the mods.
It will catch his house on fire.
Yes, but at the same, but also remember that if I'm in the lobby, he can't stream it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, in general, it's good with that. I mean, like, I don't think I would stream it just because, honestly, it's just more. It's an offline thing where we just enjoy ourselves. And then, of course, with Mario Kart, it's less people, but yeah. And yeah, he won't be streaming.
I won't be streaming.
No. So, like, I mean, I would say it would be nice if it was on console, but you can't use mods on console. Or at least if you can, you have to do it in a very roundabout way. So there's that.
Repo's not cross-platform, is it?
No, I'm pretty sure it's only I'm pretty sure it's like how I think that Lethal Company was on PC first and then eventually went to console. Unless it never went to console. Honestly, I have no idea. But Repo, I believe, is only on PC.
Okay.
And that is why I gifted him the game. You're gonna have to watch what you say. Why? Especially if it's offline. You can say whatever you want. In fact, I can say whatever I want because the one thing I learned is the text thing. You can put in slurs.
It's only PC. Okay.
You can put in slurs, and it will read out those slurs. Yeah. So most likely I'll be putting in Dago as much as possible.
Dago, that's what's it called? That's not Italian, is it?
That's Italian.
Yeah. It is Italian? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, got you.
And the ironic thing is that Tay was like, no, that's a slur though. It's like, Tay, you are a white Italian. You've already said you cannot be racist to white people. Why are you teaching me this word?
I'm supposed to be going down there within the next couple of months. No, we got plans. That's gonna be so much fun.
Actually, on that, there's a lot of steps involved, and that's like time waiting. But I do want to eventually try to go for a pardon and a U.S. entry waiver, because I need both. Because as I've learned, even if you get a pardon, if you try to go through without the waiver, they will turn you away.
A pardon and a waiver? What? A pardon for what?
I have one misdemeanor on my record, and I've already looked up the whole thing with the border. They will turn you away if you have a misdemeanor. Here, we'll let people in with a DUI. America,
that's fucked up.
Misdemeanor, not allowed. So I would have to get pardon, U.S. entry waiver to cover the pardon, and then, well, let's just say if you're ever at the taco place or at the park and you see a guy in the distance who has a red balloon and it's waving, that's me.
That's you. Okay, got it.
It's literally my plan to do that. Yeah. I will make it as creepy as humanly possible. And then you will know it's me. And then I will be hugging you.
Wear a towel.
I mean, if we're in public, I'll have to wear a towel.
You're right.
That's indecent exposure. So.
Yep.
Just like that picture.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
decent. Yeah, not too bad. I could look better, which is why I'm exercising.
The more I think of that picture, it's so fucking funny.
I mean, yeah, the picture was funny. That's the whole reason why the whole thing blowing out of proportion was crazy, because it was clearly a joke. Like, you know the cool face alone,
that showed you that incident showed you there was like no gray areas. It kind of showed you like
it was the wrong person. No matter what, even if it was just like a little bit less, she still would have exploded. I'm pretty sure at that point she was done with me. She enjoyed this. She enjoyed the sound, so she enjoyed what I could give her. But other than that, she never wanted to hang out. She never wanted to do anything. So I'm pretty sure at that point she just didn't like me anymore, and didn't have the common decency to just be like, you know what, I don't like you anymore. Bye. Even that would have pissed me off, but it would have pissed me off less. Either way, though, I am glad. In a way, I'm glad the whole thing happened because it is a very important lesson learned. I now know I basically have to treat Twitch as run by babies. So I need to conduct myself as a baby, basically. And so, yeah, I would say lesson learned. And if I hadn't learned that lesson then, I would have learned it, I don't know, in the coming months. So, and hopefully they'll let me back. Most likely I'll send in the apology, and then months later I'll get something. So I probably won't be back in August. They probably won't check it for a while because, as you've said,
they respond to appeals like pretty quickly.
Yes, but as you've said, if you've been indefinitely suspended, they don't care about you anymore. Especially for ban evasion. For that, it's probably just going to be like, oh, it's just more bullshit for them.
Yeah, as long as you mention like it's you didn't know. Like, it'd be one thing if you knew.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I remember you showing me the letter, and it was good. It was well written.
I basically put in like, like I did some editing, but basically it's the same thing. Like 6 months ago, I made 2 awful mistakes. First, I threatened people who used to be my friends because of a mistake that I made. It's entirely uncalled for, and I wish I could take it back, but I can't. all I can say is that if you give me another chance, I will strive to watch what I say and not go live if I'm feeling angry.
Yeah.
I added that to make sure that they would know, like, if I'm in that kind of mood, I just won't be live.
Yeah, that you have a plan to kind of circumvent. Yeah.
Second, I truly didn't know what ban evasion was, but if I had thought about it that for more than 2 seconds, I would have done something so ignorant. And so it is the it is the fact I'm acknowledging I didn't know what it was, but if I had done research, so it was me being ignorant, but I was ignorant. So hopefully they take that how I want them to take it. So, who knows? And then yeah, basically everything else is pretty much the same. And then I'm even willing to give up my affiliate and work back up to it to prove myself, which most likely I'd be able to do.
Dude, you'd get that so fucking easy.
Yeah, but either way, it is something.
No, I think they reinstate your followers. I think you still have the same followers.
Oh yeah, I believe so, but I meant more they take it away and then I have to earn that average back. Because the average being the hardest part. And so so if they do that, I think it would be a good way to do that.
It locks down the name Legendary Crump still to where nobody can use it.
Then that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you go to twitch.tv/Legendary Crump, it says this channel is currently unavailable due to violation. Like I don't think anybody's able to take that name either. So
yeah, so I get to
because
keep it.
It's a band name. Yep. So that's yours. That's your retired jersey for now.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, let's just hope that. I mean, like most likely I'll give it all of August, and then like if it's a yes, cool. If not, then I have to wait until January.
You said something about creating merch, right?
Eventually. I mean, I'm pretty sure my one idea for merch was pretty much just having my face superimposed onto a shirt with some kind of extra thing, like
what about putting this on a shirt? Like if God forbid the appeal doesn't go through, what about putting this on a shirt?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah, because that does actually work because it is clearly Twitch. If I'm making the merch for Kick, then it's kind of perfect. It also kind of calls them out to the point where if I have an okay following on here, I'm popular, all of a sudden that might make it back to them and it's like, oh, this is that's bad PR. You have to take that down. It's like, bitch, you don't own that.
I don't know. The ghost might be copywritten. I'm not sure, but no, that would be fucking hilarious if that was able to work. If it is able to work, that would be gold.
Yeah. So hopefully that would be interesting. Hopefully, if everything goes wrong, then I can use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do have,
dude. I'll buy
my buddy who is basically my ride or die. I've already asked to eventually be my artist and editor. So
okay.
Yeah, so I have that going for me. Ironically, I'm not going to use them for the YouTube video that's going to be copywritten the fuck out of because of all the walk-on sounds that went off. But either way, I'm not going to turn that off for people because I know that it's nice to hear that. So. Huh. All right. Either way, I'm not going to keep you here all night. And honestly,
it's all good, dude.
But also, it is midnight here. So.
No, I got you. Yeah. Yo, I appreciate the time. I appreciate the space. I appreciate the conversation, and we do need to catch up.
Yeah. I appreciate you being here. Just in general.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of my guests, but yeah, I appreciate you for being here.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, this was fun. And yeah, for anybody listening that didn't know, this was originally scheduled for last Sunday. I had some personal stuff go down. This is something that we have been planning for months, this conversation or this episode. And I had to cancel on Sunday because I had some personal shit and I just wasn't in the right headspace for it. And I wanted to make sure that it was a good time. So I appreciate you also, Legend, for being understanding about all this.
Of course.
Yeah. No, this was needed. And I'm so glad that it happened not that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I'm going to shout myself out. Hi, my name's Joseph, and I don't stream. And you can find me at my home on a couch. Not doing anything.
And my name's Nathan.
Yep.
And I endorse this message. All right.
All right, my dude. Hey, take care. Love you, bub. We'll talk soon.
Peace, man.
Later.
End event. Disconnect. Goodbye.